how's it going, everybody? Whew, alright. Woke up a little bit early today. Well, not that early, but early for me anyway. Because apparently we're getting a CAZINO hint. You look sad. Well, sorry for looking sad. I don't feel very sad though, if that helps. Anyway, I think we're waking up a little bit early today so we can try and look at the casino hint. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping that the hint sucks and it still takes us a while to figure it out. But guess we'll see what happens. We do have something else planned for a little later. A little bit bad timing. I hope it doesn't conflict in any way, but we'll see. Anyway, the plan is to what's it called? The plan is to check out the casino hint that should be coming out in about less than an hour actually. And then we've got another thing with Toast and Me Young later. Yeah. Can you guys those out of the loop and update on the casino? Honestly, you're about to get the update when I get it in about 30 minutes according to the tweets, but we'll see what happens. Pop, thanks for the sub, and Zaya. Your PC arrived. Where'd you guys hear that from? Is that a thing? Ray tweeted it. Oh god. Well, she's not wrong, but she's crazy. Wait, where did she tweet it? On her alt? Let's see. Yup, her alt. Oh, Jesus. Sykes' PC actually arrived. I think he's actually... I mean, it's true. I'll probably be going there soon-ish. I mean, there's still a few things we got to plan out. As far as I know, there's no table, there's no desk or anything. So, you know, we're still a lot of stuff to figure out, but it should be soon-ish. I think the PC did arrive today. Thanks to our sponsor, CyberPower, for sending us a free PC. Yeah, pretty cool of them. I think they actually... Okay, this is the funny thing. I messaged them and I was like, hey, can I get a PC sent to this address? And then they were like, oh, are you going to Ray's house for a bit? And I was like, oh, how'd you know? And they're like, yeah, we're just big fans of the stream, and we already knew. So it was pretty cool. I don't know if you guys knew, but they're actually my oldest sponsor. They've been sponsoring me since I had like 200 viewers. So kind of crazy how long it's been. But yeah, they sent a brand new PC to Ray's house for when I go there. So I'm gonna have 2 really good computers now. So that's pretty cool. Casino finale today? We'll see, maybe. Anyway, Rogue, thanks for the sub, and Oath. Let's see. But yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna have to get on GTA soon because the hint is dropping in 30 minutes. We want to meet up with the squad when it happens. So we'll see when that happens. Ray is waiting for you. I'm sure everybody is. The casino hint's dropping soon, so we got to get on quick. But we still have like 20 minutes or so, so we're gonna kind of chill for a bit. Finale? Oh yeah, guys, we're finishing the casino today. Here's what's gonna happen. All right, we're all gonna get the hints. Everyone's gonna go to the casino. We're gonna have a huge shootout with CG, and then we're probably gonna lose the shootout. And then we come back on our cop characters, have another shootout with them on our cop characters. And if they beat us both times, then they deserve it. But I'm expecting to lose the first time. We come back on our cop character that we conveniently made yesterday. Double dip, shoot them up, and then, yeah, they'll probably win both times because, I mean, they're really good at GTA. So, you are CG? Oh, yeah, but I'm not part of the main heist crew, I'd say. I still do most of my heists with CG, of course. The elevator hack clip. Guys, I'm just going to say, I'm pretty sure that cop was trolling for content. He had to be. Did you guys see that clip? I don't know where, I don't know where to get the clip from, but X had a clip of it, and, he messed up the first button. That's literally impossible. You can leave your mouse on it and just click it immediately. For sure the guy was trolling. Anyway, It was funny. It was funny, though. I think he did it for content, though. Your PC arrived? Guys, trust me, I know. She told me first about it. But, yeah, there are a few things we still got to plan out, but I think it'll be fun to go there, at least until we figure out where the Clean Boys are going. That's pretty much the plan, you know. It is hard to just get a place. Not surprising. So I think a lot of the Clean Boys matter. They're still trying to figure out, like, what house and all that. So it's going to take a minute, but until then, I'm probably going to be chilling at Ray's place until they figure out where we're going to be moving with the Clean Boys, which I think will be really fun. And when the Clean Boys drama hits again, when Ray and Mickey inevitably fight again, we just dip out back to Ray's house to avoid the drama. So it works out perfect. Works out perfect, honestly. And then if Ray's house somehow has drama, which I don't think it will because everyone's really chill there, we dip out back to Las Vegas. It's genius. I'm just saying, no downsides here. Absolutely no downsides. Clean Boys have drama, back to Ray's. Ray has drama, back to Las Vegas. Drama by myself when I live alone, back to hang out with Bimbus. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't think it'll be that bad. But anyway, Haley, thanks for the sub, and Bramble. I actually think it'll be really fun when we all get to move in together. I kind of wish we already had a place because, what's it called? Would have been cool to watch some of those casino heist movies as a squad. I think it would have been funny, but that's okay. I do think it'll be fun for a bit, but let's be honest, guys. I don't think any of us can afford the rent for the places we've been looking at because we're considering a lot of places. I don't think any of us can afford it long term. I think we're all just kind of thinking we'll do this for a few months because it'll be really fun, and then that'll be that, you know? LA rent's crazy, especially for guys. I'm just gonna say it. I'm living with Tony, and Tony, he likes the fancy stuff. He has 2 cars that are close to 6 figures each, and he doesn't have a driver's license. So, just gonna say he likes the fancy stuff. So it's gonna be tough, but I do think it'll be fun for a few months. Brit's car now, yeah, apparently. Really? Called out, guys. He literally tweeted about it. All right, he has like a really expensive like BMW that was like 100K, and then he bought like a Porsche 911 that was also like over 100K, and he doesn't have a driver's license. I don't even know what to say. I don't even have a car. But that's just how it goes, I guess. Derek, thanks for the sub. And person. Can you drive? Yeah, I can drive. I borrow my parents' Prius right now. It works. I don't drive very often, so I don't feel the need to buy a better car, you know? But yeah, obviously, I'm not spending like 100K on a car, that's for sure. Anyway, as much as I'd like to keep stalling, guys, I think we got to get on GTA soon, because the hint is dropping soon. Who buys cars and doesn't have a license? Well, I can think of 2 of my friends already that have bought cars, expensive cars, and don't have a license. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Tony and X. Yeah, I think X's car was, after taxes and everything, it's like close to like $500,000. I mean, I know he's rich, but Jesus, man. This guy doesn't have a license. He's buying a $500,000 car, but it's X, guys. He's rich. He did tell me that sometimes he goes in the garage and revs it in the garage, which I think is a health hazard because the exhaust fumes might like choke you out or something. I don't know. I think that's dangerous. But I mean, doesn't have a license, so I don't think he can drive, right? So it kind of makes sense. At least he's getting some value out of it. But Jesus, in real life, yeah, in real life. And then Tony also has really nice cars with an S, no license. Kind of funny, though. Kind of funny. Kind of cool. Okay. Anyway, I think we got to get on, I think we got to get on soon. Jason, thanks for the 3 gifted. Casino hint soon? Yep, that's the plan. Why can't he drive? I think he just didn't get licensed because he never really needed to. I'll be honest, guys, and this isn't a bad thing, but a lot of my friends didn't have like a regular old job. They were pretty much always gamers or streamers or something, so they didn't have to drive to work every day. I used to work a regular job, so I drove to work every single day. I drove to school pretty much every single day, so it was more normal for me. But if you go somewhere once every month, then it's like, okay, that's fine. I don't have to drive every day. There's no point getting a license, you know? So I think that's why a lot of friends I have, like, legit don't even have a license because they just never needed it. I don't know. Let's see. Getting a license in the big city is tough. Guys, this is going to be such a bad advice, but let's be honest, everyone does it. Getting a license in the U.S. is like, just Google which DMV is the easiest and just set up an appointment there. That sounds so bad, but trust me, guys, it's kind of true. I've heard, like, in, like, Europe and stuff, you have to, like, do training, things like that. Here, it's like, oh, I heard this city over is easier. Let's just get an appointment there. I'll just drive there, and bang, bop, there it comes. So, probably not good advice, but that's just kind of how it goes here. That's what I did. Yeah, I mean, everybody does it. It's just how it is. Let's see. He's got a point. It's kind of true. It's kind of true, but yeah. Are we watching anime? No, we're gonna be looking up at the casino because there's supposed to be a casino hint dropping today. That's why Californians can't drive. Just wait till it rains, like a little bit. If it drizzles a little, that's when it all goes bad. But anyway, I think we got to get on, guys. We only got a few minutes before the casino hint drops, so let's just get on. All right. Took me half a year to get it. I mean, it probably depends, but we'll see. Is Yuno gonna go to the barber shop? Honestly, maybe. I think I could adjust a little more. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. All right. X is live. It's probably because, guys, I'm telling you, everybody's going live right now for the casino hint. It's happening because I'm just hoping the hint's not too easy, guys. I'm just gonna say it. I hope the hint's not too easy because last time our hint was the power plant, which really, you know, I mean, you still had to figure out you had to blow up the power plant, but it was a little too direct, you know. So I'm hoping that, what's it called? I'm hoping that this hint is a little less, you know, obvious. But he did say it was a riddle, so that's good. Hint, it's at the casino. Yeah, that would be a huge hint, though. Or maybe it wouldn't be, because I feel like we've tried everything at the casino already. Reverse Uno later? Maybe. Like I said, guys, my strategy is once everyone gets a hint, we're all going to be fighting to the death over it. And if we lose the shootout, we get back on our cop character, respond to shots fired, and then get in a second shootout to try and hinder their progress. And then, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. I'm pretty sure that's a Ban Helma's right there. But, that was a joke, obviously. Also, it's really hard, actually, to... So, apparently, we got a very special, like, pass yesterday. But generally, we do have to sign up in a queue for an FTO, which means it can take a while. Like, yesterday, guys, when we were playing me, April, and Tony as cops, X tried to get on PP, which is his cop character. But he had to wait in the queue for FTOs, and he couldn't get in. So he couldn't play the cop with us, even though he wanted to. So it kind of sucks, you know? But yeah, I don't know how... If we try and plan it out with someone, we might be able to get some... FTO is like Field Training Officer, as in... When you first start off being a police officer in the game, you can't just get a car, a bunch of guns, and go off on your own. Because cops have a lot of power on the server, and you can't just let them be a cop, do whatever they want. So there's a little bit of training. I might have to reset this. So usually you need someone to train you, but there aren't that many people that are going to train you. So, what's it called? So X couldn't get someone to train him, and then he couldn't get on with us, which was kind of unfortunate, but I mean, just kind of how it goes sometimes. It is important. Like, I don't think it's a bad process, because obviously, I mean, you guys have seen it. It's a lot of responsibility being a cop on the server. I'm having some troubles connecting. This is kind of bad. Don, thanks for the sub. Let me full reset it maybe. Is it random assignment? I don't think so. I think they can choose to pick you up. So, it's not completely random. The other thing is each one can only have one cadet to follow them. Now, yesterday, what's it called? Yesterday we had 2 for a rare occasion, but normally you only gonna have 1, which means another thing. Even if you sign up for the queue, there might not be enough training officers that can even take you along, and they might not want to take you along. So it's really tough, you know, to get it to happen unless you plan it out. So we had a special case yesterday just because it was both of our first days, but yeah, it's a little bit tough, guys. Hey, we're in. That's good. It was super fun though, unless you're a big streamer. Guys, I'm telling you, XQC, probably biggest streamer on Twitch as far as I can tell most of the time, had to wait in queue, and he couldn't get on yesterday just because there was no available people to train him. So, kind of sucks. It doesn't matter how big a streamer you are. I think, like, let's be realistic. If you're a big streamer, you get some advantages, but even that isn't gonna, you know, isn't gonna do it for you. Anyway, we'll see what happens, guys. For now, let's go see what happens with the, what's it called? With a casino. Alright. Okay. Pierre Paul's still a cadet. It's very likely because he doesn't play it enough. That's my guess. Do I still have a car here? Maybe. We'll go check. He's been a cadet for ages. Yeah, but he doesn't play it enough is the thing. You have to, like, actually play it to get promoted. Okay. I think we're ready to go. Ray Cardo. I think Ray actually plays his cop quite often. He usually plays it at least a little bit each time. Alright. He doesn't want to be higher than cadet. It's kind of weird, guys, because I feel like me and X have so many similar thoughts sometimes, you know? Because I don't want to be much higher than cadet either, because, what's it called? I feel like then you have all these responsibilities and things like that, and I hate dealing with those. So, I feel like if you're a cadet, you just get to hang out with your friends and do random derpy stuff. And if you do anything too derpy, just be like, oh, I'm a cadet, sorry. And you're good.
Especially the one he makes.
Hey, nice coat.
You too.
Alright. BMX bike. Let's take it to Uwu. Oops. Alright. Well, that is a nice car. This guy's rich. Alright. There we go. I'm gonna be honest, guys. When you're a cop, this is my view on it after one day. You either want to be really, really low rank, or you want to be really, really high rank. Because those two ranks offer, well, depending on who you're with, offer the most freedom. If you're super high rank, no one really can question you. And if you're so low rank, hanging out with the right high ranking officer, you could just say, oh yeah, I'm new, so of course I make mistakes, you know? So I feel like you either want to be low rank or really high rank, where no one can really question you, or you can say, oh yeah, I'm just new, I don't know what's happening. Because if you're that weird middle rank, you're kind of like expected to know what you're doing, do things right.
Yeah,
Hey.
I mean, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What do you think of my new, I got cat ears?
Yeah, I saw this outfit the other day. You know, I like this outfit. It's cute.
Yep. I got it for Uwu Cafe. I'm ready.
Heck yeah.
Mickey.
Hey, what's up, you know?
Mickey, how's it going? You ready for the big event today?
What do you mean?
You didn't hear about the big event today.
Oh, that big event, the one in
The big one.
8 minutes.
In 8 minutes. Yeah, let me go get some food. Let's just have a meal. You want anything? I'm buying.
I already have food. Just grab your food and come sit down. We can eat.
All right, I'll be back.
Because I didn't realize the whole
Huh, what a coincidence to run into Mickey here. All right, guys, we've got 8 minutes before the big hint drops. Okay,
Yeah, no, I'm saying we did volunteer.
what do we want here?
I put it in your trunk while we did it.
Maybe we should buy some good stuff if, what does soothing do? Oh, that makes you not have stress, maybe?
Oh, hello.
Oh, this is gonna cost a lot. These
You
are
look
300
like a really
bucks.
cute animal with those ears.
Oh, thanks. Probably
Like,
like a cat, maybe?
Like a koala, kinda?
A koala. I haven't heard
Yeah.
that, but thanks. I do like
a skinny
koalas.
koala, yeah.
Alright, well, I'm
Like
gonna
a
go eat some
jungle.
food.
Like a jungle koala.
Hey, do you know how it works if you sit down and you get like...
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah, you have
wait
to
for
wait.
the coins in your pockets, and then it'll last in your system for longer.
Okay,
Yeah. You'll notice.
do I eat the food before the coins
No,
or
no,
after?
No,
You gotta
after.
wait for the coins. But
Oh,
gotta sit
you
down
wait
like
for the
10
coins,
minutes, I
then
think.
eat the food.
Yep.
Alright, I should go
Yeah.
sit down then.
And it takes a
Um,
while. Like it takes a while.
Well, I've got about 8 minutes. Hopefully that's enough.
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks. Alright. Guess we're chilling with Mickey for now. Wonder what's gonna happen. Hey, Benji, how's it going? Hope Uwu's Cafe's making big money.
8 minutes will hopefully be good. You know, it might be close. So
Yep. Hopefully it's better than nothing.
It will
Hey.
be. It will be.
So, how's it going, Mickey?
Not
I gotta
too
pay for the
bad.
food. This will be like 700 bucks.
I'm actually
Wow.
applying for an internship with Cerberus.
Internship? They take in... Hold on, I forgot to pay. They take interns. Alright. I didn't know they took interns. What do you do for them?
Well, Dean, Leslie, and Lang are
Alright.
basically a triangle of being
Are
petty.
you about to say
and...
Harry?
No.
I
Sorry.
heard like a H sounding noise. I thought you were
Oh,
gonna
he's
say...
related though, but they're basically a triangle of trying to out-petty each other and outsmart each other.
Right.
And then
Right.
below them is Harry, and Harry is basically their bitch. And all of them shit on Harry and abused Harry.
Jesus.
I became an intern. I would then be Harry's bitch. And then all of the torment and anguish that they dished to Harry, Harry would then multiply it and dish that to me.
Right. No wonder you guys keep playing League of Legends in your apartments.
Exactly.
That all makes sense now.
Yep.
Well, how long
Also-
you been like trying to get this? How does the internship work? I mean, what do you have to? Like, what do you do?
Let's just
You
say they gave me a task to get the internship,
Okay.
and I failed that task. But they also said that
Right.
it was okay because they didn't think that I could succeed at it anyway. So
That's what was the task?
it was to make a business in the city as profitable as it could be.
Okay. Well, which business?
We don't have to talk about that. Anyways.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I was just curious. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, no worries. So I'm
Okay.
gonna work on another business proposal for them. Actually, they've tasked me with making a business proposal. But
Okay.
here's the better news.
Right.
I'm talked to Leslie.
Okay.
Cerberus Industries is going to be exploring in R&D with cybernetics. I'm gonna get a cybernetic
Wait,
eye. I'm
like
gonna be able
like Dean's hand.
yes, like Dean's hand.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah. I'm gonna get a special
Oh my
cybernetic
God.
prototype
Wait.
eye.
Can you get
Oh, yep.
get like special like different looks for it? You can get like a Sharingan, a Rinnegan.
Yes.
Oh man, Marty's
And-
gonna be jealous. I bet.
Oh yeah, he will be. And get
Alright.
this, it's not a cosmetic cybernetic eye. I mean, it's a real cybernetic eye. I
Oh.
am talking about. You know how there's night vision goggles in the city?
Right. This is
Imagine
gonna.
Imagine I press a little sensor on my head, like a little embedded button,
Okay.
like an embedded hotkey button in my head,
Right.
all of a sudden I have night vision.
Oh my
Or,
God,
Air
that
1
would
has
be-
thermals. Press a little button and
That's
then I have
pretty.
thermal vision.
Won't this be really, really expensive? I mean, no way.
It's
This
gonna
is
be
cheap, right?
extremely- It's gonna be in the millions, and I
Yeah,
will also
I'd
probably have to
imagine.
sign an agreement of not abusing
Right.
power.
So you're gonna be a
So
walking
as-
Air 1, basically.
Yes. But again, I'll probably be limited in when I can use it.
No, like you only can use it for a short time. Like you know how in shows like they only can use their maximum power for like 60 seconds every
Yeah,
day
like,
or something.
I'm fading. Yeah. And then they,
Yeah,
exactly.
and then when we get to the big part, your eye starts bleeding and you go over the limit, and then
But then I
something like
achieve
that.
a new limit, and then every single
What?
season I just keep achieving.
Don't you mean your eye goes blind and then you
have?
have to steal all your friends' eyeballs? Never mind.
I was thinking I
Wrong show. Wrong show. Sorry, wrong show.
I was thinking like
What
Super
was that?
Saiyan 4.
Oh, that's what you meant. I was going for a different. Well, anyway. So that a couple minutes, huh?
Yeah, but it's also sort of like, let me explain it to you this way. If like, let's say
Okay.
there was a giant shootout going on in the South Side, and we're like,
Right.
I don't know, fighting some gang in the South Side. I can't just like flip on thermals, be like, oh,
Spray
I
'em
can
in a
detect
bush.
them all. Yeah, yeah.
It's like
can't
having
do that.
the digital threat in Apex. Like that? You can't just do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I can't just do that. It'd be more like we're chilling in Ooh Cafe, and I turn it on, and I make some comments about how someone's horny for someone else because of their heat signature. That's
gonna-
more of the use case.
Spend millions of dollars to do a joke about. All right, sounds pretty worth it.
I
Hey,
mean,
you know who would be good? I mean, maybe I shouldn't
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Okay, but
don't
you
say
know
it,
who
don't
would
say
be
it, don't
good
say
to
it,
use
don't
that
say it,
joke
don't say
on.
it, Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
But you
don't say it,
know
don't say
who-
it, Don't say it. Don't say it.
Okay,
don't
but
say
you
it,
do
don't
know
say it.
who would be really good to use that joke on.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Certain friend of ours. Wait, are you guys still friends? This is awkward. But certain friend of ours who's really into having a lot of wives. All right.
Oh, Sab? Yeah, totally.
Sab? Yeah, Sab. That's who I was thinking of. Definitely. What about the other one?
Oh, Harry?
Harry has a lot of wives.
He tries to.
What about a lot of bikes? Guy really likes bikes.
Oh, Denzel.
Denzel likes bikes.
Hey, he always rides around on his motorcycle.
What about the dude, Russian? How about this like Russian dude?
Ah, Vasily. Good kid. Good kid. Big
Oh,
job tomorrow, kid.
yeah.
Big job tomorrow, kid.
Yeah. The hints. Wait, it's happening. It's happening. Let's check it. Check it. Guys, I'm pulling it up right now.
what?
Twitter, DJ. Wait, I spelled his Twitter handle wrong. What? Where's it? Wait, what? Hold on. I'm pulling it up. Wait, where is it? Oh, it doesn't have an I. Oh. Doesn't have an I? Yeah, people are literally spelling it wrong. I'm just gonna look for it. I don't know. Oh, it's DW. Oh, DW. I thought it was DJ. Of course, Dean Watson. That just makes so much more sense now. Of course, DW for Dean Watson. It makes so much more sense all of a sudden. Okay. Let's read the hint, guys. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Let's read the hint real quick, guys. Those that followed the stars became rich. Clubbing here can get you sandy or wet. A Last Supper, an oasis in the shade. Once the most popular man in Los Santos. What the? Huh? Is this a hint, or is he trying to become a poet? I can't tell. I don't know if he's trying to let loose his new rap single, or if he's trying to give us a hint here. Okay, let's think for a minute. Hold on. Hey, Ray, you got the hint?
Yes.
Okay.
I did just see the hint, my friend. How are you doing?
Doing well.
What-
Give me a minute to analyze the
what-
hint.
what
Let's
do
all
you-
meet
what
up
do
in
you
the
think it
manor
is?
after.
Wait,
I gotta
can't be at the
finish
manor.
reading it. You can't be at the manor. What?
I was told by Buddha not to go to the manor.
Oh Jesus! Wait, then what's gonna happen with the?
I have no idea what's happening right now.
I know what's
but
gonna happen.
What do you
Figure
think?
out the hint. Bring it back to the boys. I promise you, you're back in. It's
Listen, my
that
friend,
easy.
I talked to Buddha and everything, and Tony and everyone were on good relations for now. They just want me to talk
Okay.
to Mickey. Mickey's the last person I haven't talked to. I've talked to you. I've talked to Leslie. I've talked to Harry. I've talked to everyone. Just
Well,
about.
I gotta go focus on the hint, but I'm at Ooh
Yeah.
Cafe if you want to chill. I mean,
100%. Yeah, if you want to, I actually want to meet up with you and
yeah,
say
come to
hello.
Ubu. I'm just working a shift while looking at the hint. See you soon.
Yeah, I'll see you. Bye bye.
All right, time to read the hint, boys. Let's see. Those that followed the stars became rich. I'm thinking stars means on Vinewood, there's the stars on the floor, like kind of like the Hollywood stars on the floor. So I'm thinking Vinewood, right? A club.
Hey, did you invite Ray here?
Sandy. Yeah, he told me he can't go to the manor right now.
All right, well, then I gotta head out.
What? Mickey? But why?
Oh, because I don't want to die.
He's not gonna kill you. Well, I can't change that, guys. Either way, we gotta figure out this hint. Okay. Hold on, let me reset the music. I got interrupted. Okay. Stars. I'm thinking something near Vinewood / the vault, because there's stars on the floor there. Sandy or wet clubbing. I'm not really sure what that means. I'm thinking sandy shores, but why would there be a club there?
Hey, have you guys seen here by chance?
Oh, there he is. Hey, Ray, over here.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I got a new outfit. Probably didn't recognize
Yeah,
me.
you look good. I got a new outfit too, my friend.
You got any ideas for this hint?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it right now.
All right, let me finish reading it. Give me like 2 minutes to be in my head.
Yeah, it's good to see you again, brother.
Yep. Oh my God, you look like that dude from The Witcher.
What does that mean,
I don't know. Anyway, give me a minute. Oh, Mr.
Sorry,
Lang,
man,
the hint.
Where you at? I'm picking you up right now. Where you at?
I'm at Uwu Cafe.
Be there in a second.
All right, I'm gonna be in my head for 2 seconds while you get here. See you soon.
Wait,
No problem. Love you,
you
bye.
should probably let him. Yeah.
Give me a minute. I gotta be in my head, man. I got Death Note music playing on my earbuds. I gotta think about this. I keep getting interrupted. Jesus. Reset the
Okay.
music. Okay. Guys, I didn't even get a look at it yet. I keep getting interrupted. All right, this time for sure, we don't get interrupted. All right. I'm thinking stars means probably Vinewood stars on the floor, or maybe by the vault. And then also clubbing. Sandy or wet? That's a tough one. I don't know if that means sandy shores, but there's no clubs in sandy shores. A Last Supper, I don't even know what that means. I think it's a work of art or something. Oasis in the Shade also leads me to think like maybe sandy shores or... Once the most popular man in Los Santos makes absolutely no sense to me. Who was the most popular man in Los Santos? John Paul? A journey away from land makes me think water. A drink and a dance. Let's go for a walk. Overlook the ocean. Board. It makes me think it's a yacht again or something, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking popular man and stars are linked. Maybe we go look at the Hollywood stars on the floor, and maybe that'll give us some kind of hint. I don't know, guys.
you know, what the fuck does once the most popular man in Los Santos mean?
So my hunch is, you know, the vault has those stars on the floor near the Hollywood thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking maybe the most popular man is one of those stars because it mentions stars on the thing too.
Wait, that's actually genius.
Maybe we'll have to think about it. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I gotta set something up.
Continue. I'm thinking somewhere Sandy too, and lighthouse slash
Sandy
hookies too.
Shore. This is a good riddle. It's not very obvious. In fact, it makes almost no sense. Not even gonna lie. All right. Just give me 1 sec, guys. Okay, I've got a plan. Just this hint barely makes sense, but let's leave it up real quick. Just give me 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna set something up. Where is it? Add. Okay.
Damn.
Oh man, you guys can't even see that. Okay, well, I mean, you guys can't even really see it that well, but I'm gonna keep that maybe open until, let's see. That way we can easily look at it. You can? Yeah, but it's huge. I wanted to, like, put something small you can kind of see. I don't know. This is gonna be tough. I'm gonna leave that there, and then we can just turn it on and off after. Alright. Oops. Hey, what's up, Mr. Lang? You outside?
Yeah. Let's go.
Alright. Hey, how's Ray doing? You check on him?
Yeah, dude, he's doing all right. Mickey and Ray,
Is
it's
he-
just gonna be real awkward because Ray doesn't want to resolve shit. Mickey doesn't want to resolve shit.
Mickey, yeah, I was gonna say Ray's
Ray's ready to
inside
resolve
Ulu,
shit.
actually.
Get in. We got a ditch. I don't want to deal with this right
All
now.
right. Hey, no problem. I understand.
I
It's
can't
nice.
force two people to come together. You know what I mean?
That's true.
This should not be on me.
It's definitely not. What are you thinking on the
I gotta
riddle?
call,
It's
Harry.
actually pretty complicated. My first hunch is we go to, you know how it says stars? I think we go to Vinewood and look at the stars
Yeah, I
on the
was think-
floor.
Where you at, Harry? We got the hint. Where you at?
There's Ray, guys.
Yo,
I
fuck
mean-
the bike. Come get in the car. I'm coming to pick you up.
There's nothing we can do, guys. I mean, we can't choose
The
between two
hint,
of them.
Harry. The hint.
And, you know, it's up to them to make it up.
I'm coming to pick you up. Be there in 2
I mean,
minutes.
I don't really know. It's nothing we can do, guys. I mean, we're not going to choose
All right, I'll
between
meet there.
either of them.
Get in the car. I love you. Bye.
Good luck on the riddle. You got to talk to Mickey. It sounds like sorry, man. I mean, I don't know, guys.
Hello?
It's not up to me. All right.
Hey.
Okay.
No, do your thing. We'll figure it out. Do your thing, okay?
Yeah.
I love you.
I'm just looking at the riddle, trying to think about it for now. I think we go up to
All right.
Vinewood. You know the stars
Will
on the
do. Love you.
floor. Maybe that's got something to do with it.
I'm not upset. What the fuck? I'm fucking hype right now. I'm freaking the fuck
sun's
out,
back.
Tony. I'm freaking the
What
fuck
is with
out.
guys? You can see my screen. Look.
Ah!
Is he okay?
Oh fuck.
I should go
Look on your
close
race,
the
right?
door. Hold on, guys. Let me go block the sun.
We'll find it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Hold on. I'm gonna be in my head for 1 second. All right, guys. Let me go close.
You know.
Hold on. I'm gonna be in my head for a second. Okay.
Steal me and take me apart. What the fuck? I'll be in my head as well, Lang. Yeah, right.
You know, I'm kind of glad the hint isn't obvious. It's pretty strange. Which I like. All right. Oh, so I was thinking for the hint, the first thing, maybe we take a look at the stars on Vinewood Boulevard.
Perfect.
I think
All
that's
right,
a
I love you,
good
Tony.
start.
Okay, here's the
Those that
stars right
followed
here.
the stars became rich. Once the most
Yeah, what
popular
were you
man in
saying,
Los
you know?
Santos. So it says those who followed the stars became rich, right? There are stars right here, and it said once the most popular man in Los Santos. I'd imagine the most popular man probably had a star named after him. I'm thinking. Right? Maybe we follow the star. Oh, you guys are following the stars too, huh?
Oh, hi guys.
All right, I guess you're looking at stars too. Highlight.
Oh, wow, that's crazy
Yeah.
that we're both just
Yeah.
following the stars. Looking for the... You looking for the most popular man in, most popular man in Los Santos, too, or...
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Right. 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 So what is this? What does this even say? Francis. Does that say Francis? We gotta talk to Coyle. I think we gotta talk to Coyle, guys. Let's see. Let's keep following the stars, see what we see. All right. Put on our chain gang chain. It'll be funny. What are we thinking here, guys? Ace Jones, right. Hold on, let me pull up the riddle again. Let's see. Those that followed the stars became rich. Trying to think. Is that a bank? Yeah, the vault. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Lang? I see you guys got back in the car.
Get in the car. Yeah. I got a better idea. This is too
Okay.
obvious.
Yeah, this seems too obvious, and there's another squad checking it out, and they found nothing, so... I'm right in front of you. Okay, where's Tony?
He's racing right now.
He's racing.
Yeah.
But the riddle, all right, let me just keep rereading it.
Yeah, keep rereading it. Keep rereading it.
Let's think. Okay, but here's the thing. It says became rich. So maybe he's saying you had to do the lower vault and you would be rich. Which would be wrong because everyone in our squad who's done the lower vault is absolutely broke right now. Myself included. So I'm just going to say that's my first problem with the riddle. Second problem is clubbing. Last Supper, Oasis in the Shade. Journey away from land. Oh, maybe this is the whole adventure, guys. Okay, I'm thinking the
boys,
first...
What's
up?
Read the riddle, Harry. Read the riddle, Harry. Did you read
Yeah.
it?
I've read it, yeah.
Guys, I'm thinking the
No,
riddle...
start spitballing.
Okay, here's
My
what I'm
idea
thinking.
is this plaza right here. It's near the ocean where a land. I gotta read.
Okay.
I gotta read the riddle
But,
again.
hold on. I'm thinking the first part of the riddle isn't a riddle. Here's what it's saying, right? Those that followed the stars
Right.
became rich, as in if you did the vault, you got money. And then it goes on and says, journey away from land begins here, right? That probably means the yacht. And think about how we get to it. The first part is
my
do the lower
God.
vault, right? First part means we did the lower vaults. Then we got the casino box. And then the journey away from land is when we did the yacht. And that's when we did the second half. We got the VAR, did all that. So I'm thinking the first half is just telling you the journey we've been through. Maybe the second half is more important. I'm thinking.
Let me see the second half. Let me see the second half.
That's what I'm thinking of,
A
guys.
drink and a dance. Let's go for a walk, man. Steal me and take me apart while I overlook the ocean and board my departure.
That's what I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking the first part is saying you go to the vault, you get rich, blah, whatever, and then after that you go to the yacht, which is the journey away from land, and then after that, that's how you progress. So the first parts are just telling us the steps we've taken, but we've already done those steps.
Who is the most popular
I'm
man in Los
thinking,
Santos?
I don't know. I mean, that's perspective and opinion, right?
It must
It
be
is,
the
but
guy. It's the
Like
guy
Hulu
at the
or something?
bank. The guy at the bank. Everyone visits him, whether you're a criminal or a civilian. Everybody visits the guy at the bank. I think the first part is just telling us we did the vault, followed the stars around it. Then when we do our journey away from land, we did the yacht to get the second half of the casino codes for the VAR and all that. And the third part is going to be the actual hint that leads us to where we need to go. I'm thinking. Right? That makes so much sense. The only
you're
problem
our best
is
chance of figuring this out. You are
Yeah,
so
you're
haven't
very
s-
smart. Holy shit, I would
we
never
haven't
have thought of it
figured
like
that out yet.
A drink
That's what
and
it-
a dance. Let's
yeah.
go for a walk, man.
I'm
Like, what the
thinking-
fuck does that mean?
That'll show us where the next step is, I'm thinking. Because the first two parts sound like things
Drink
we've already
and a
done before, but they are all in progression to the casino, so. Right? Okay, drink and a dance. Let's
Steal
go for
me
a
and
walk.
take me apart while I overlook the ocean. Is that talking about the blueprints?
Yeah, but
Let's
overlook the
see.
ocean. So is it a spot that's near the ocean?
Yeah. So
Something that overlooks
steal me
the
and take me
ocean for
apart.
sure.
I think is the blueprints. And then it's
Steal
like
me and take me apart. Let me read this again. Hold on.
Walk.
Steal
drink and a
me and
dance.
take me apart while I overlook the ocean and board my departure. So it's something you steal, something you take apart, you export it by a
Only
boat.
thing I can...
Like, I don't know how literal this is, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of chopping
Fight
cars,
me,
but that doesn't make
draw
sense.
me, chopping cars. Steal
Okay,
me. I mean,
here's
steal me and take me
maybe
apart
this
makes
is a
sense
stretch.
while I
Right
overlook
here
the ocean
is Bahama Mamas, where
and
you get
board my
drinks, right?
departure.
And you
I mean, I
might
guess
dance
you do chop
there,
people chop
and you take a
cars and
walk
export them
onto
overseas
the
to resell them
pier.
like a cat.
I don't know, guys. I
It
don't
says
know.
fight me,
I'm thinking...
draw me, see me, skip,
Right?
send me.
I'm
clean.
thinking like
What
a
the
drink and a
fuck? My
dance.
brain
Maybe
is
you do it
fucking
at
fried
Bahama
already. I've been
Mamas
at
right
5
here. Over here. And then you go for a walk,
See me, fight
which would
me.
lead you to the pier overlooking
Keep me
the
apart.
ocean. But what? Okay, that last line's kind of throwing me off, though. Not sure. Something with the ocean for certain, but... Fight me, draw me, see me, skip. What does all that mean? Okay, well, I'll be honest. I'm glad it's not obvious, but
should
I'm
we go
thinking
check
maybe
out-
Dean's World or something. But
should we check out Tequila La La and Bahama Mamas?
that's what I was thinking. Cause I was
Yeah,
thinking,
let's check this out.
I was
A drink
thinking
and a
Bahama
dance.
Mamas drinking a dance, and then
got
if you
the
take a short
blueprints?
walk, you're at Dean's World or somewhere near the ocean, right?
True. Have you
let's
guys got
check
the
both.
blueprints?
I've got the blueprints on me.
We-
Yeah.
Hell yeah! You keep hold of them. We're gonna.
Yep.
I
Where's
mean,
Bahama Mama? Somebody mark it.
Yep.
Bahama Mamas. Right there. It's right by Dean's World and right by the ocean. No.
I think we start off like.
It all seems related to the
bit where
ocean.
Yuno started. We start off with a drink and a dance. When we
Yep.
find nothing with that, if we don't, then we move on to the next line, and we just maybe do it like that. Maybe.
Let's see. This is gonna be sort of a tough one, but
I think a drink and a dance give us plenty of places to check out, right?
yeah, definitely. I mean, here seems like a place, and you can walk inside. So that's
If
the
it's
hunch
unlocked,
I've got
I'm
so
not sure if
far.
it's
I'm
locked up or
thinking
not. Oh, it is.
the first half of the riddle isn't useless, but it's basically telling you what we've already done, right? Lower vault, yacht. Most popular man in Los Santos is probably the dude at the vault because everybody talks to him no matter what. So my hunch is, right, there's a dance floor here and there's drinks right there. So
10.3.
10.3. I don't have a radio. I gotta go buy one. But the problem is it says let's go for a walk and then steal me and take me apart
Hey guys,
is really weird.
this was a good place to check.
This is where it starts. I think the thing that throws me off is let's go for a walk and then steal and take apart.
Because I do know a card shop and spot that's like close to the water, but
Okay.
I've checked it before. We checked it last time. I checked it.
This is gonna be a little tougher. I do think the first part might be correct, where it's saying vault. It's saying vault and then yachts, and then after that is where we're stuck. But it's not quite direct enough where I get it immediately. Let's see. Departure. Departure is either a boat, maybe, or I feel like we've already done the yacht. It could be some kind of steal me and take me apart while I overlook the ocean. Okay, if we think about it this way.
Guys, we need to work out what it's talking about stealing, right? Like it's saying like
Yeah, that's the
steal me and
hardest
take me
part.
apart, and it's saying like and while I board my departure, like what kind of object or thing is it talking about? Like
Okay,
what's
overlook
Hey,
the
how's the golf
ocean,
course looking?
board the departure. I'm thinking it means
All right,
you're either
get on
boarding a
radio
plane.
channel 10.3, okay?
You're either boarding a plane or you're boarding a boat.
Yeah, we should split up. We shouldn't be together. I think different people thinking about different shit. We're gonna
Alright.
find this out way
Could you drop me off at Uwu maybe so I can get my car?
Yeah.
Oh, the dog's going wacko. I'm just kidding.
It's all right. Sorry about that.
Okay. Let's think for a minute.
His name is Sykkuno, the best dog in the world.
10.3?
Yeah.
We'll get our own radio too.
Yeah, Tommy said
Aircraft carrier. Highly doubt that, but it is tough. I think the first part of the hunch is probably correct about it's just telling us what we've already figured out and what we've already done. The problem is we're still stuck on that part, the new part. I don't know what we're supposed to steal.
You have a radio?
I'm gonna go buy one. 10.3, you said?
10.3, okay, 10.3.
All right, I'm gonna go get a radio. I'll be on there.
okay, you know.
Is there a cruise ship? There's a yacht, but whoa, this thing's at 5%. This thing's borked. Let's go get it fixed up. Go buy a radio, and then we'll go take a look at our ideas again. But that's the general idea I have so far. It's telling us what we've done, and the next step is what we haven't done. And then the last phrase is kind of not really sure what that means. Oh, God. Good night. I'm just gonna go. Get the car fixed up quick. Okay. Not enough money. Oh my God. If I turn this thing off, I won't be able to turn it back on. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just pull this over here. Do not turn the car off. Leave it on. Just second part. We'll look at it more once we get all our supplies, because we definitely need we need the car fixed. We need a radio, and we're just gonna kind of walk around with that. All right. Broke. Yeah, we're pretty poor, but we'll look at it as we go, guys. I've got a couple ideas off of that. All right, guys. Thanks for the sub. Oh Jesus, this thing's rusty. All right. Oh, that didn't break it, did it? Thank God. Okay. You could do it with Ray. Maybe, but I think we let Ray and Mickey solve their problems. And honestly, everyone's kind of searching on their own right now anyway, so it doesn't really change too much. Also, I'm trying a new strategy where instead of constantly repairing at Benny's, I only repair once in a while, because I think some people said that makes it last longer, so we'll see. Either way, let's go finish getting our supplies, and then we'll take a look at the riddle a little bit more, see if we can make sense of it. Okay. We gotta get the supplies first, though, of course. Alright. Car's driving pretty well. Let's get that radio. Do we need armor? I could get like a couple armors. Never hurts to have extra armor. Okay. Oops. Okay. Let's give it 1 second to read the hints again. So I'm thinking, it's telling us we went to the vault. I don't know why it says clubbing here can get you sandy or wet, though. What does that line mean? A last supper, oasis in the shade. Once the most popular. I mean, if I kind of throw it together, I'm thinking it's just trying to tell us do the vaults and then do the yacht. Then after that, we have to
Like,
steal,
report me.
take apart, overlook the ocean. And how can you take something apart? Vault, yacht, casino. I mean, that's been the steps so far. It's been do the vaults, and then the yacht would be the journey off land. And then, either way, I think for sure it's something around the beach. Around here, probably. We could check the old fence spot, but I feel like...
We checked out.
I don't know. Chop a car. I'd give that like
Radio
a
check,
heavy
radio check.
maybe. Yep, I got it. Could check the old fence spot, but I somehow highly doubt that. Okay. Cleaning money guy. No, there's no way. Journey away from land can be the VAR. I doubt it. So many meta hints. What does that mean? This whole thing's basically a meta hint. He just tweeted it on Twitter. Anyway, I'm gonna go keep looking around. So the way it's worded is once the most popular, which means he's no longer the most popular. There's a dude with a helicopter flying around. I wonder what that guy's up to. All right. There's another helicopter. I wonder what those guys are up to, guys. They're probably just locals, I bet. All right, I'm gonna check the old fence guy. I feel like he might have been popular and not anymore because he was the old fence guy. Okay. The old fence guy was down here. And it is right under Dean's World. But it doesn't look like there's anything here now. Okay, let's think for a minute. Is there anything around here that might... Trying to think. I feel like... something you have to steal and take apart? What does that mean? Let's see. I gotta remember to remove the hint at some point, but... Clubbing here can get you sandy or wet. What does Last Supper mean, though? And Oasis in the shade? Wait a minute. Isn't that like that one big, There's that big house, like, right by the golf course, isn't there? Could be that, but I don't know. Let's see. Last Supper, what would that mean, though? Okay. Okay, steal, take apart, overlook the ocean, board departure. Okay, so here's my maybe a weird hunch, but I mean, thinking board the departure maybe means get on a flight overlooking the ocean. So I'm guessing it's either a flight or it's a boat, right? Overlooking the ocean would make me think more likely it's some kind of weird flight, but the lighthouse is like way over here. There's no chance of that. I feel like it's around here. The only problem is what's overlooking? What do you steal and you take apart overlooking the ocean? Man, this hint is confusing. Maybe we just, like, I don't know, we look at the book in the right spot and it does something? I'm thinking. Because that's the thing we stole, right? I mean, let's see. Steal me, take apart, overlook the ocean. Board departure. Not sure. Well, there's that one spot that overlooks the ocean right by here. Helicopter. Yeah, I'm thinking it could be, What's the riddle? That's the riddle right there, guys. I mean, I could show it again. It's been up on the screen for a while. I'm trying to think. Something overlooking the ocean and departure. That makes me think it's some kind of flight or this spot right up here. Because this spot right up here, I think, is probably the best view in the city of the, overlooking the, These locals, man. You're trolling me. How does this even happen? No, God. These locals, man. They turn into me. Now I know why Cop Leone was upset yesterday. Wait, it's bugged. Okay. No, Jesus. Alright, guys. I don't have too many ideas. I think we can check, the aircraft, or the plane area also, I'm thinking. But the biggest thing is something overlooking the ocean. Yeah, my car is not flipping. Can someone, like, bop this for me? It's bugged. Okay. I think the golf course. We could check that too, but for now we're gonna check. I mean, at this point, guys, we gotta check everything. But maybe we've got something. I don't know. Let's look at it again. Okay. Followed the stars, became rich. Clubbing here can get you sandy or wet. What does that mean? Exactly. Does that mean like the golf course, or does that mean something else? It could be that. Sandy or wet. And then Last Supper straight up makes no sense to me. I mean, up in Sandy, there's really not much. There's no clubs. I don't see how the hint would make sense. Are you... Hello? Oh, thank God. We'll check this spot, and then we'll check the golf course after. But right here is a really good watch over the... Oh.
Do you copy, Marty?
Yeah.
Wonder who, wonder what that guy's up to. Right. Last Supper. I believe it's a picture, but... Okay. Okay. Hey guys, is the silencer done? Oh yeah, it's done. Probably just throw that away. Okay. Let's try to use the book here. It's not doing anything different. Okay. I mean, yeah, that didn't give us too much. Can check the golf course, I guess. I mean, this place overlooks the ocean. This is a great view right here. Isn't it? Looks great. Problem is, doesn't really give us too much. I'm thinking we check the airport. Let's go check the golf court for golf thing first. Is it court? Golf course? I don't know the place. Oh, well, guys, it's happening all over again, man. I'm just gonna say it. Dean gives us a cryptic hint that barely makes sense, And now it's happening all over again. I'm just saying. Except instead of the casino, it's going to be like the golf course, Vinewood, and like the yacht or something. No, Jesus. So I believe this is the cemetery. It's probably not there. I'm thinking we check out the golf course a little bit, but problem is, what exactly are we expecting to find at the golf course? Is this guy just copying me? He just went to the same spot I was at, and now he went to the golf course. Okay. Okay. I'm guessing that means we're probably not looking at it the right way. But sometimes people miss something that they should have gotten, so let's get in there and we'll take a look. I think you get into the golf course through here. Oh, there's somebody checking it, that's for certain. Oh, there's Ray. Oh, hey. What's... All right. What is that? Hey, Mr. K. Good luck.
You know.
Let you know if I find anything. No. All right, I'm gonna keep looking around.
Yeah, go try it out, bro.
Let's go steal a golf cart.
If you have an idea, just go try it. There's no dumb idea.
As is tradition, guys, we're gonna drive the cart around. You know, it'd be kind of lame to just drive our car around. We gotta get in character. We're driving the cart around the golf course. It's the only way to do it, really. Okay. And number 2. All right. Take this and go around the golf course. Let's see what we find. I'm gonna go through the whole course. I'm just gonna say it. I doubt it's a mobile NPC. So that guy's moving around. No chance it's him. It could be a regular... They're following you? No, they're not. They came here before I did. Mostly because they had a helicopter. So they're going around a little bit faster, but... Let's see. Oh, no, guys. It's the casino all over again without the C4. I'm just going to say it. It's actually just the casino hunts all over again without the C4. Let's see. What ideas do we have? All right. Hey, what's up? I'm on the radio.
Hey, yeah, you know, I'm at the golf course right now, right? And I
Yeah,
just
I saw you here.
Oh, you're here too? I watched
Yep.
the CG pull up too. Mr. K is here.
Yep. Mr. K, yeah. Said hi to him.
Oh, wait, where the fuck are you? I don't even know where you are.
I am literally on a golf cart right in front of you.
Can you help me? I am tired of running.
Yeah, why didn't you take a golf cart?
Because there was a cop on me. And she was telling me to stop being illegal.
She just let you go. No.
Yeah, she said there was a person with a gun in the area. It's because Marty aimed a gun at me.
No, I'm pretty sure everyone in the area had guns. It was us and CG, so...
Yeah.
I think
probably all of
everyone
us
in the
have guns.
area had guns.
Everyone probably had guns.
No.
Listen, they can't know that.
Let's see. Golf course. I
Clubbing
don't see
here can get you
much.
sandy or wet.
I shouldn't
It
say
has
this
to
too
be here,
loud,
though,
but
right?
I have the book on me, so if anything happens, just don't let me get caught.
Okay, I have the
Sir,
I have a
sir.
master key on me.
Do you read books, my good sir? Does this mean anything to you?
Hey, wait, you know, give me keys to this.
Right.
Did
I
we
just thought
check
I'd
under-
get a golf cart, you know, get in character while driving around.
No, I think it's a good idea.
Let's see.
So I was thinking potentially under this bridge over here, there's a connection between sand and water.
under the
Maybe
bridge.
there's someone under this bridge, or there's someone to the right over here.
Okay. Give that a heavy maybe.
Let's go around this. Where's the?
Yeah, let's
it's
just go
on the other
around.
side.
Maybe we'll see something.
I mean, the hint has to be golf, right? It says clubbing here can get you sandy or wet.
Maybe. I was also thinking if there's a club near the water.
Well, that's what I
By
thought
the
too. That's
beach.
initially I went to sandy.
Oh, you went to Sandy already.
I went to Sandy to check for any bars, and there is a bar there that you can walk into. We can go there
Right.
together if you want. Wait,
The other place I was thinking was, you know, the
these
old
fuse
Playboy
boxes, are they
Mansion?
anything? Wait.
Huh?
Do we have thermites?
I have thermite. I could try it, but I don't think it's gonna...
Do anything on these?
Nothing here. I'm carrying everything right now. Book, thermite. Only thing I don't have is C4.
How many thermite do you have on you?
Only one. But honestly,
I have C4.
if we
I have
can-
lots of C4.
You have lots of C4.
Yes,
Well, let's
it's not
save
mine
that. It's
specifically,
pretty
but
expensive.
it's my boys. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna use it if I need to. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they'll mind. What else are you gonna use it for? I mean, this is it.
Well, they don't know about this yet. Well, they kind of do
I mean, how much you trust them?
with everything. They've done the
Okay.
VAR heist successfully now.
Oh, well, they're on this then. They have to be.
Yep, my Rust boys are almost essentially fully caught up now. So
Yeah,
Alright,
everybody
I don't know.
is. I mean,
I don't know. You know, I truly don't know what this could be.
let's see.
Do you want to split up again?
Yeah, we probably should until someone finds something.
I
Seems like
agree
the
with you.
plan. We still got the
So-
radio channels, so.
Yeah.
Randy Wrangler? Who's that?
Alright, you know, I'll see you around. Alright, I'm gonna head over to
Yep.
the church.
All right. I'm gonna go check the
The Last Supper.
airports.
It has to be the church or jail. It has to be.
Wait, why is jail the Last Supper? Is Last Supper like a church thing?
Is there a place in the city where death row inmates are taken?
Prison?
Why would it be prison?
So it says a Last Supper. Individuals that are put on death row have their Last Supper. It's additionally the same thing with church. It could be church because the Last Supper, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but
Remember-
maybe you're underthinking it. Maybe it's 12 because there was 12 whatever people or whatever the fuck, and 12 is the police and then MRPD. Bango. So,
What do you mean?
What is 12 is the
MRPD.
police?
Where do you see the 12?
Last Supper had 12 apostles.
Okay. Well, I didn't know
my
that.
God. I just walked up to the freaking church and there's like 15 cops here. What?
Well, at least they're busy. Let's go to the airport. I think a lot of people probably haven't checked the airport too much
True, I guess.
because I don't know, no one's talking about it. Everyone's focused on the golf course. So instead of doing what everyone else is just going to do, let's try everything that we don't see people doing cuz well, they're going to try all the obvious stuff and I'm probably going to want to try the obvious stuff. But there's no way it's obvious, so thinking we go airport. Problem is, overlooking the ocean at the airport could be anywhere around here. So I'm thinking... I don't know. Invest, Maze Bank. Okay. See, there's an exploded airplane there. Prepare for takeoff. That would be the departure. Hold on, let me read the hint one more time. See if we can get some small things. Followed the stars, became rich. Clubbing here can get you standing or wet. Last Supper. So Ray's already checking those out. Oasis in the shade. What does that mean exactly? Well, anyway, I'm thinking steal me, take me apart while I overlook the ocean and board my departure. So it's overlooking the ocean and boarding a departure. Okay. So here's departures, I think. Right? This would be the airport departures area. But where would you overlook the ocean from here, though? So I'm thinking right here would be departures, right? I mean, I don't really see how this would do it, though. We can walk inside, but I mean, I don't see what would be. Yeah, nothing in there. We could walk inside, though, but I mean, I'm not sure. This is arrivals. Oh, that's true, because there's people here. So departures is under, probably. Well, let's go under then. Okay. First paragraph is vault, second paragraph yacht. That's literally what I was saying this whole time. That's why I'm trying to skip to the third step. The problem is this also the subway? Okay. You can go in here, can't you? I think you can go in here, but let's see. Let's just go in here and see what we see. I somehow highly doubt it's highly doubt it's this thing, but I think this is just the train station. Yeah, I think this is just the train station. I don't think it's gonna be it. Huh? Nah, no way. That door is way too low res to be important. That's like such a dumb way to determine that, but I'm just saying that door is way too low res to be of any importance. Let's see. Well, I doubt it's in here. Lighthouse, guys. I highly doubt it's the lighthouse. That's so unlikely, I feel like. I'm trying to think of... They would make it in a way that sort of makes sense, right? The lighthouse is not near anything. It would make absolutely no sense to put something there. I'm trying to think, what's it called? Okay, let me, is there a desert? Yeah, there's a desert. Sandy Shores, but Ray's already been up there. Let's see. Okay. The military boat. They checked that a while ago, and I doubt that. Let's think again. Okay. Those that followed the stars became rich. Okay. I'm guessing that's the vault. Clubbing here can get you sandy or wet. A Last Supper. Oasis in the shade. Let's see, look at the picture behind the hint. It's just a casino. Hotel rooms, I think. You've checked that already. Let's see. Okay, here's what I'm thinking, guys. Here's what I'm thinking. If I really try and analyze it. Okay. First line, I'm pretty sure it's the vaults. The stars around the vaults. You get rich from robbing the vaults. And then I'm thinking Last Supper means like the last bank heist. Oasis in the shade is like some metaphor for the lower vaults. As in, the shade means it's sort of it's an undercover heist, right? The cops don't get alerted when you do the lower vaults. So Oasis in the shade maybe means the lower vaults. And then most popular man in Los Santos, journey away from land, that means the yacht. I'm thinking. This is what I'm leaning towards. It's basically saying you did the vault as your last bank. It was the lower vault, which was in the shade, as in it was undercover vaults. And then the most popular man in Los Santos, journey away from land, that's the yacht. And maybe the VR? Not sure. Let's see, fight me, draw me, see me, skip. Send me, clean me, report me. This last part straight up makes no sense to me. I don't the first part I can sort of make sense of. I think the first line is really just saying, you know, What's it called? I'm thinking the first one is just like, you know, it's telling us about the lower vault for the most part, right? Last part is VAR. Maybe. Let's see. But here's basically what I'm thinking, right? Vault. The sandy or wet part doesn't make much sense to me either. What part of the heist is that? Let's see. No. Wait a minute. Let's think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 4, 6, 7. Do you think it's telling you... Nah, probably not. Probably not. I'm thinking... What does draw me mean? Let's see. It's a map? I give it like a maybe, but... And what does skip mean? Let's see. Okay. Guys, I'm pretty low on ideas, not gonna lie. Okay, let's try and think of something else. Let's see. Yachts. Go for a walk. Steal and take apart while overlooking the ocean? Do you think this whole second paragraph is just the yacht? That is possible. Then the last part is kind of... Fight, draw, see, send, clean reports. What does skip mean? The last part is VAR? It could be, but the problem would be, what's it called? The problem would be then, what's the hint? Send to me? What does that mean?
Anyone by the airport now?
Yeah, I was by the airport. I thought maybe departure meant something, but...
A journey away from land begins here, or it has to be something with the airports, right?
Maybe. I was thinking it meant when we go to the yacht. Could be the airport, but I'm here right now and I don't see anything. Let me go to the top of the parking structure.
Okay, I will be looking around too. If I see anything, I'll let you know. The only thing is, I only have master key on me. I feel like I should have more.
Okay. I mean, what else do you think you
Should go
need?
get thermite. Maybe
Yeah,
thermite.
probably. If you have it.
I do, yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Also, you know, I was thinking skip means like medical, right? Everyone skips medical, so maybe it has something to do with hospital.
What? Maybe. I mean, it's got to be something.
It's gotta be something, right?
That was a stretch. Got to be something, yeah.
It's gotta be
That
something.
one's a bit of a stretch even for me, I think. Okay, Los Santos International. You can kind of see the ocean from here, but I mean, don't think this is quite... You know, you definitely can see the ocean. It's just...
It could also be gambling, because it says fight me, draw me, see me, skip, send
What's
me,
that thing up there?
clean me, report me. Because we're gonna report the blackjack dealers for being rigged, right?
Yeah.
We skip when we need to
Guys, he's losing it
on
already.
blackjack.
That building looks mildly important. It's got a door at the top. I could go
Surely
take a
did,
look.
right.
I mean, Okay, let's get back downstairs. Honestly, guys, I'm pretty confused on this one. I
We
do
draw
see a
cards,
few.
We see, we skip.
Wait, where's the exit? I do see a few
Okay,
links
so it's
to the
either
vault and
poker
the
or
yacht.
blackjack at the casino, but I don't
Stuff like
understand
that.
what the point of that hint is.
The only
If
real
someone wants to go
problem
gamble, I'm
is
down to go gamble.
yeah, you could try it. All right. I'm a little confused, guys. Yo, what's with this parking structure? Okay, there's the exit. I think the exits are always on the west side of the building, probably, right? Oh, wait, you can just read the floor. Well, that would have helped, but you guys know I don't like reading. Wait a minute. I just thought of something. This might be absolute Papiga brain, or it could be genius. Okay. Right here. There's 7 instructions at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many pages are there? 1
A journey
is
away from
fight
land
me.
begins here.
No, maybe this doesn't make as much sense. The penthouse would be 2, which is draw me. 3 is skip the hotel rooms. Okay, yeah, we can all agree that's worthless. Send. And then this would be clean. Staff quarters, clean. Laundry. Utility would be report. And then there's vaults, which would be... No, this is probably not it. Let's see. You skipped see me? Oh. Oh, you're right. All right, let's go back and look at it. Okay, so first page is fight. Don't know what that means. Next is draw. I don't really see how that would make any sense. This is see me. Wait a minute. The hint. The picture on the hint is the hotel room. Yeah, guys, the picture on the hint is the hotel room, which means you can see the hotel room, and it's the 3rd page in the book. Maybe. No way, but it is a weird coincidence. And then this is skip. So you skip the executive offices. Staff quarters is send me to the staff quarters. Utility rooms is clean. Cleaning the utility rooms. Then the vault is report. Well, you do get reported at the vault. I mean, I can sort of try and link it, but I don't see how this is going to help us. It is weird that there's that many pages to the thing, so it is a weird coincidence, but I don't think it can't be a coincidence. It's probably a coincidence. I mean, it is weird that the number of pages in the book is the same as these instructions, but I do think it's just a coincidence for the most part. I think we focus on drink and a dance. Let's go for a walk, man. Why do they add man to it is a good question. Because it doesn't... I'm just going to say, it doesn't rhyme with anything, right? Drink and a dance. Let's go for a walk, man. Is it like the digital den? Let's go to the digital den. Maybe we find some kind of tape. Plays something. Gives us a hint. Because, like, it doesn't rhyme or anything. Why add that word in if it doesn't rhyme or anything? I'm thinking... The casino blueprint is a music tape. Wait, what if? The casino blueprint, we plug it into the tape recorder, and it's actually a music tape. Nobody's ever tried it before. Because why would they say Walkman for no reason? It doesn't even rhyme. It makes no sense. Maybe. Let's go to the digital den. We'll go to the digital den and think about it. Okay. It could be. It really could be. I mean, probably not, but I'm just thinking it possibly... I mean, Guys, you guys got better ideas? Come on. What are they? No one's got better ideas, okay? What do we go? Check the golf course again? Okay. So over here. Let's go get that Walkman. Over this way. All right. It's got to be something. Probably got to be something, but let's just go check the Walkman theory. It's kind of dumb, but who knows, guys? Who knows? Give it a very heavy maybe, but yo, anyone got ideas?
I'm dying right now. I
Who-
feel like
Is that X?
I feel like the ocean and the water.
Oh, that's Harry. It's hard to tell when it's garbled.
Like the beach and the water, the ocean is the key to all this.
Okay. It sounded like X when he sounds a little sad, but I think it was just Harry sounding a little sad, but okay, Walkman. It's
Wang.
literally called a Walkman. I mean,
Wang!
it's literally called a Walkman, right? Let's go for a Walkman. We just got it. Now we plug the book into the music player. Plug the book into the music player, and then... Okay, now... Right, that didn't work. Is it like a secret compartment with a tunnel? A little music player? Yeah, why does it say Walkman? Guys, I got a hunch. Alright. Plug the master key in. Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. We just get a Walkman and use the master key to get the encrypted data off every single Walkman. That's sold for $100 at the... Oh, man. I think it is possible we get a special audio file or something. I don't know. Okay. Ethan, thanks for the sub. Let's think. Most popular man in Los Santos. Journey away from land begins here. Drink and a dance. Go for a Walkman. Steal and take apart. I think that's one of the lines we really can't figure out. Take apart while you overlook the ocean. Board departure. Wait a minute. The scrapyard is near the airport. Walkman. Take apart the Walkman at the scrapyard by the airport. Maybe. You think? Scrapyard, take apart the Walkman. It's a thought. I mean, it's a thought, guys. Okay. We can try it, guys. We could try it. Okay. Oh, we need some gas. The gas station incident, guys. The gas station incident. Cars off, restarts in, refueling. Alright. This is digging a little too deep. You know, I'm not actually sure what other thoughts we have, but... What if we recycle the book at the scrapyard? Because... I think you can, like, dismantle things at the scrapyard, right? Can't you? I think you can dismantle radios there for extra electronics, but... Might just be wasting a book. I mean... Okay, that's a reach. Guys, it's all a reach. We don't have that many ideas. Guys, this riddle, I don't know how much it actually helped us. It's either extremely cryptic or we're missing something that I feel like we shouldn't be missing. Wait, where am I going? No, down this way. Oasis is a fertile green area in a desert. So what I'm thinking is oasis in the shade means the lower vault. That's what I'm hunching towards, because you get money, and in the shade could mean either it's a stealth heist, the power's off, you know, kind of thing. So, and I'm thinking Last Supper means the last bank robbery, because there's no more banks to rob. There's Fleeca, Polito, the vault, and as your last bank, it's the lower vault. That's the hunch I'm sort of getting. And then journey away from land likely means the yacht. That was the next step in progression. And then after that would be the VAR. But I'm not sure which line leads to the VAR. I'm not sure which line leads us to anything even after that. We buy steel top prices. Okay. So how does this work? I've never done this before. I've just heard you can recycle stuff. Craft? You're not employed. Huh. Well, I doubt it's this, but... Oasis and shade means VAR. I mean, I give that a heavy maybe. Let's think. Let's think again for a second. Yeah, guys, who is the most popular? I'm just Googling it. I'm Googling it. Most popular man in Los Santos. Celebrities in the Grand Theft Auto series. Most popular celebrities. Lazlo. Okay, so this is GTA 5. What's this one called? Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah, none of these are really making any sense to me. Yeah, okay, that was a waste of a Google. So I can't recycle things without a specific job, it seems. So I'll have to figure that out. Oh man, this is rough, guys. Could check bow. I don't see why that would be it quite though. Okay, I'm gonna make the hints a little smaller. Hope you guys don't mind because it's covering so much of the screen. Okay, followed the stars, became rich. Let's just let's go through every line and try and link it to something. Right? I'm just gonna go through every line and try and link it to something. We're gonna find a location for each line. First location, obviously, the vault, right? I'm thinking it's super obvious. There's literal stars that make you rich there by robbing the vault. So first line, we go to the vault. There's stars there. You can get rich. Whole bunch of stuff. I mean, okay. Over here. Oh, Jesus. We're fine. We don't want to go too fast on these parts because it's really, really easy to crash. Alright. Okay, so we're just going to find one spot for every single line. Figure something out. Okay. Let's see. When's the last time people checked the fence guy? I already checked it. Okay, followed the stars, became rich. So I'm thinking these are the stars, right? Ace Jones. So these are the stars, something. Became rich by robbing the good old vaults right here. Let's see. Now would this guy be the most popular guy in Los Santos? I don't know. Let's see. So I think for sure this would be the first.
Hello, ma'am.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Oh, hello, sir. Sorry.
No.
What do you just for?
Okay, that was weird. Okay. Oops, car's locked. Lower vault, purple dongle. Tried it already.
My wrangler been out in a black buffalo.
Clubbing here can get you sandy or wet. So at what point did we do something like that?
Okay, Fatoni, keep eye up for me.
So the thing I'm thinking is,
You fucking got a picture of me, you scumbag! Get back here!
okay. Oh. Okay.
Got him, Fatoni! Fatoni, I got him! I got him!
Right.
Close that. Close.
Guys teleporting. Right. We should get out of here. Okay. Sandy or wet. Now here's what I'm thinking. If it is what I think, which is clubbing here can get you sandy or wet. Last Supper. Okay, so that's the thing that throws me off. First thing is like rob the upper vaults. Makes sense. I think Last Supper and Oasis in the Shade means the last bank heist you ever do is the lower vault, which is in the shade. Power's out, and it's a stealth heist. Clubbing here can get you sandy or wet. The weird thing is, you'd think the step in between that, it should be Bobcat. Don't you think? The step in between those two should be Bobcat. Because you do upper vault, then you do Bobcat, then you do lower vault. So I'm thinking we look around the Bobcat area, and the Bobcat area happens to be around the ocean. So if the theory about the first paragraph being, you know, what you've had to do to get to this point, it should be Bobcat in between upper and lower vaults. Because you do the upper vault, you get the yellow dongle, all that jazz. Then you got to do Bobcat for the C4 and grapple guns. So you can do the lower vault, which I would think is the Oasis in the Shade because it's like money and in the darkness and undercover because it's a, you know, small heist. Why is he ignoring chat saying Dean's World? Because guys, it's me playing the game and it's also my stream. So it's me playing the game, not chat. Most people don't really appreciate backseating, but I think that would be the best way to explain it. Anyway, I'm gonna go check out Bobcat because that would be the step in between. If the theory about this being our previous adventures is true, then Bobcat would be the next step for that. The only problem is, why would you get sandy or wet? It is sort of by the ocean, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Oh, there is another way to think about it, actually. Hold on. I think the other way to think about it is this. What if we're already done with the lower vaults? And what it's saying is the yacht. But the journey away from land would make me think. Now let's just go check out Bobcat. All right. Let's see. It is right by the ocean, so it's something. Solve the last hint first. I mean, maybe, but I feel like Dean wouldn't give us too many random wastes because I don't know. I'm thinking it's got to have a hint for something. The only problem is if it was our heist progression, you would think Bobcat has got to be somewhere in there. Because you couldn't do the lower vault without doing Bobcat. So it's kind of... I mean, there's definitely sandiness. and water. What does the clubbing mean, though? Is there a club down here? Not really sure. Clubbing here, sandy or wet. Maybe that's just wrong. I don't know. Clubbing as in golf. On what planet do we go from the first line being rob the upper vault to the second line being go play golf? And then the third line being some kind of metaphor for the lower vault. Like, maybe, but I feel like that would just be such a throw. Like, I don't know. And then it says journey away from land, which would make a lot of sense, because after the lower vault, it was the yacht. Right? So... Not really sure what that hint would be. Sandy or wet? What does that even mean? Let's see. Bobcat is what I was thinking. I'm just not sure. So I'm thinking it's upper vault, lower vault, and then yacht in the first paragraph. Some of the lines aren't really making too much sense to me, though. But that's what I'm thinking, and then... the last part is the really weird thing. Drink, dance, go for a walk. This hint sucks. Okay. Let's think about this. Let's call Mr. Lang. He's already on the phone. Okay, guys. After thoroughly reading the hint, I've determined that this hint sucks. But in some ways, it's good because, it's confusing to me. So it's good in the sense that, like, we can't figure it out immediately, but it's weird in the sense that I straight up have no idea what we're doing right now. The pier has sand and water. It does, but the problem is, my initial theory was this whole riddle is just telling you your heist progression, right? First line is the upper vault. Oasis in the shade and Last Supper means the last bank heist you do is the lower vault. In between that should be Bobcat. And then after that is the yacht, which makes a lot of sense because it says journey away from land begins here. Which makes a lot of sense because it's not on land, it's on water. I just don't see how clubbing sandy or wet makes any sense. Maybe it was trying to talk about bank trucks, and bank trucks are all over the place. I don't know. Because the bank trucks were how we used to get the Bobcat cards. And then a drink and a dance. Let's go for a walk. Okay. The first time that the riddle tells you what to do is steal me. Okay, so in the beginning, right? It's just talking about general stuff. The way the words are phrased, it's talking about general stuff. It's not telling you what to do or asking you what to do, right? That's why I think it's things you've already done, right? Those that followed the stars became rich. That's something that happened. It's not saying do it. Same with clubbing here can get you sandy or wet. It's saying if you do something, something happens. It's not saying do it. Last Supper, Oasis, most popular, Journey starts, all that. It's not telling you to do anything. The first time the riddle tells you to do anything is let's go for a walk. And then it straight up tells you to steal, take apart, while it overlooks the ocean and boards the departure. So the second, paragraph is the only paragraph that actually tells you to do anything. All the other ones are kind of just, little, events or something that happen. So I'm just trying to maybe focus on the second paragraph. And then the third paragraph straight up is, telling you a lot of things. But I'm guessing that's, trying to tell you, Figure out who me is? Maybe. But yeah, I'm thinking the first paragraph is just stuff that happened. The second paragraph is telling us what to do. So I'm thinking that's the important one. Problem is, the only real hints we have for it are overlook the ocean, board the departure. Overlook the ocean, board the departure. So I'm thinking overlook the ocean is pretty simple. Boarding for departure could be... So this is a sea, which is not the ocean, right? It's obviously not that. I mean, this place had a little boat on it. Oh, that's fish extracts. Let's see. Just can't wait to see how far this is stretched. I don't know. The other thing is, why does it say skip right there? Everything else says, like, fight me, draw me, see me. And then skip. Why does it just say skip? Ray thinks it's skip medical. I don't know. I mean... Okay. Overlook the ocean, board my departure. I think those are the key words we have here. And also, that is the only paragraph that's telling you what to do. The other ones are kind of just like things that already happened. It's not telling you what to do. That's the first one to tell you what to do. So, overlooking the ocean could be a lot of things. It could even be the court center. Could check that. Could check that, maybe. Okay, the last part is like charades. Yeah, the last part is throwing me off, so I'm just trying to figure things out. Oh, it could be... Hold on. Could be talking... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... That's 6 lines plus 4. That's 10 lines total, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. I was thinking maybe the bottom part is just telling you what to do on the top parts, but I mean... The skip is also in all caps also. See how on the part that says skip, it's all caps, but everything else, the first letter is capitalized, I think. And then... What does send me mean? I don't even know what that means. See, could be hidden words. Nah, that would be lame. Let's see. I'm thinking the last 7 lines are for what you do in the casino. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking, but... I think the second paragraph is what we have to figure it out, but... I'm not sure. Try to read the book. We've already been doing it. I mean, I'm thinking it could be the VR also. Because it says, steal me, take me apart. What do we have parts of is the master key. You have 4 pieces to the master key. Problem is, I don't think it's overlooking the ocean or boarding the departure. Is it? There's no way you see the ocean from here. There's no way. Okay. Me is capitalized. What is Mr. Lang doing? All right. All right. Combine your ideas with others. Maybe. I do think complete solo hunting is not a good idea. I think being in a small group could be a good idea. For sure. Let's go look for someone. It can't hurt. I don't think we should have a group for like 7 people. That's just dumb. But for sure, groups of like 2, 3, or 4 maybe would help. Hey guys, anyone on the radio? Hello?
Hey, what's up, you know?
Got any ideas yet? I'm starting to run out, but...
My ideas are leading to nothing. I don't have thermite, unfortunately.
I have thermite. But I mean, I doubt that's...
What do you think it is that we need on us,
If I were to guess, the book, but we don't have too many of those to pass around.
Very true.
Let's see. Maybe we just go up Great Ocean. You guys think we just go up Great Ocean? I mean, it's not terrible, but I mean... The problem is departure. Where does departure fit in? I immediately thought of airplanes, but it also could be a boat departure as a thing. What? Oh, that car looks so much like mine. Doesn't it? It looks slightly different, but like...
Have you checked Dean's World out?
Not yet. Going there right now, actually.
Okay, I was about to... Nice.
Clean the book in the laundry machine. Already tried it. Tried that before we got the hint. Okay. 100% a boat? Maybe. Alright, guys. We're going to head to Dean's World really quick, but I'm going to go to the bathroom first. Oops. I'll be right back. And then maybe I'll think of it while I'm in the bathroom. Probably not. Probably not. Alright, be right back. Alright, we're back. Evening, thanks for the sub. Hints sound like points on a map. That's what we thought about, but we're already having trouble with that. So, here's the problem we're having. Why is it so quiet? I don't know, probably because I was in the bathroom. Unless you wanted me to, like, leave my mic on, but that felt like a bad idea while I went to the bathroom. Okay. Anyway. Alright, one more look at the hint before we start driving off. So the first one's the vault. Next one is not sure. And then I think the third and fourth line kind of hint at the lower vaults, because Oasis, Shade, powers off, last bank robbery. Then once the most popular man in Los Santos, journey away from land begins here. I'm thinking it means, like, I don't know, that something about the yacht there would be my guess. Yeah. And then a journey away from land. Not too sure. Could be Dean. I wouldn't say Dean was the most popular man in Los Santos, I would guess. I'd feel like that's not it, but not that he's not popular, just, you know. Okay. Drink and a dance. Let's go for a walk, man. Steal me, overlook the ocean. Okay, so the phrasing on this, steal me and take me apart while I overlook the ocean. So do we steal it while it's overlooking the ocean? Or do we take it apart while it's overlooking the ocean and we've already stolen it by then? Hold on, let me Google. What does a drink and a dance mean? Maybe that's like code for a drink and a dance. Okay, Google thinks I'm looking for nightclubs now, but, okay, I'm not looking for nightclubs. There's a lot of clubs in Las Vegas, that's for sure, but that is not what I'm looking for. So it's a club then? I mean, maybe it's a club then. Let's think. Okay. Find out what the me is. What would the me be? Fight me. Draw me. See me and then skip. So you skip it when you see it? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. This is tough. A lot of stuff about a club. Mr. Lang's literally not picking up his phone. He's been on the phone for like an hour. I don't know what he's doing. Call Martine. Let's go walk around Dean's World. It says go for a walk. Maybe that is what is a boardwalk? Is Martine even alive? Okay. He probably fell off a rock or something and got knocked out. I say we go to Dean's World and see what we see. Oh, an Akuma. That could be a good one. Kinda want to take this, but... Oh. Wait, the car's locked. Hey, sir, please. I want to steal your bike so I can ride the bike around the city instead of, Alright. And then, you don't shoot the gun. No, start running, sir, please. Thank you. Alright. Wait, no, don't get back on the bike. Huh? What are you doing? Alright, we got the Akuma. I don't really know how that made any sense, but, Alright, let's go park this at Burger Shot, and we'll come back for the Akuma. Because I'm just going to say, guys, Sultans get stolen, like, every other minute. So, I mean, you don't even need, like, a fancy tool. You can do this with, like, a regular lockpick, I think. So, this thing gets stolen all the time. Let's go get that Akuma. Sultan is that good? It's a good 4-door, and it's easy to steal, which means people love using it for crime. Okay. Steal and take a part of a Walkman or walkie-talkie. I already tried that. I brought it to the scrapyard. Didn't do anything. Okay. Now let's hide the riddle. Keep thinking for a minute. There's the Akuma. Let's go lockpick it. Alright. Beach club on the island. What island? I don't know. Either way, I'm going to take the Akuma for now just because it'll be easier to get around in. I won't have to damage my own car, which usually loses me the most money. Like, I'm just going to say, guys, going to prison for a stolen vehicle is actually cheaper than repairing my own car. It's kind of sad how it works that way, but that's just kind of how it is. Now, you do lose about 20 months of time and some other stuff, but, I mean...
The fuck about you gotta say, motherfucker? You want to meet it with 6 helicopters? We pull up and clap your ass.
What? Hey, Mr. Lang, you find anything? I'm kind of lost for the most part.
Hey, you know.
What's the plan?
I don't know. Have you gotten anywhere yet?
Not really. Nobody has, as far as I can tell. I think we should stay in, like, small groups. Definitely not a group of, like, 6 people, but, like...
Who are you with right now?
Nobody. I'm kind of going solo right now.
All
I
right,
think
me,
small
Rami,
groups could
X,
help.
Taco. We have like 6 different helicopters out right now. We're about to get into a massive battle with the police
You,
force in the
Rami,
sky.
X, and Taco. You guys at the airport? I
Yeah,
can meet you there.
They keep threatening us on ATC, so we're about to clap them.
Why don't you just radio in that you're just going for a friendly flight, like nothing crazy?
Yeah, I radioed in. I said 3 Delta Alpha, suck my balls, get the fuck off the airwaves, and they got real upset when I said that.
What? Wait, can't. Wait, why is this even a problem? I thought we can all just go fly around. We're not doing anything.
Well, it's the cops. You know what I mean? Everything we do is a problem for them.
You're just flying. You have pilot's licenses, don't you? I mean, just.
But we definitely don't know.
Oh. Well, then how's this gonna?
I don't know. It should be interesting. But we're just keep looking around. I'm gonna do welfare checks. I'm gonna call in every like 20 minutes, half an hour to see if we come up with anything. Okay.
Okay. You mind if I tag along or something? I feel like a small group might
Yeah,
help
we
a
can
little
go.
bit.
Meet at the airport. We'll come pick you up.
I'm heading there already on an Akuma. I'm just thinking, we don't want like a big group. That's too chaotic. But like 2-3 people probably is fine. Just to bounce some ideas is better than, like, you know.
All right, meet us at the airport. We'll rent the 4-seater, and then we can hop in and fly around.
I will be there in literally under 2 minutes.
All right, love you. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Yep, see you soon. Hopefully we get something.
Oh, believe. We got this.
All right. I'm just going to say, guys, we've heard from Ray a lot. I don't know if anyone's checking on Mickey, and it's kind of awkward because everyone's, like, leaving Mickey and Ray to do their thing. Oh, Mickey's on the phone. All right, he's doing fine. I just want to check on him because, like, you know, Ray's got the radio. I haven't heard Mickey on the radio at all, so. Just want to make sure everyone's got something to do. All right. But yeah, guys, I'm thinking we get a small group. I don't want like 6 people. Too many people get too chaotic, but like 2-3 people I think is a perfect number to bounce ideas a little bit. Because if you have nobody to bounce ideas off of, it might make it worse, might make it better. Oh, hey. Harry.
I think we're
What do
going
you
back
think of
to
this,
car, you know.
You thinking? We can.
Yeah, because the heli, you can't really see. It's so hard.
That's
Hey, what's
true.
he doing?
I think he's renting a 4-person heli.
Oh, of course. Okay.
Let me guess. X is already flying around? I see his little...
X is about to get blown up by a jet, so...
What? Probably,
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, the cop, they pulled out like a big jet, I think.
Jesus. Well, what are we doing right now, then?
Well, we're getting him in a helicopter. Oh!
Are we gonna be in trouble? Cause like, Oh, let me park this here. Alright. This thing might disappear, but... Yeah, I'm carrying, like, everything on me. I got, like, a book, thermite, guns, everything. Just in case we get in any trouble. Galactic, thanks for the sub. The jet incident? Was there a jet incident? I mean, I don't really know.
This is Robert Ducky 1 taking off from the airport. Don't get near my
Let's see.
fucking aircraft.
Oh my god.
Trying to think for a minute here. Hey guys, I'm just gonna say it. If Dean like needed a sponsor, he's getting the biggest sponsor ever, guys. I can almost promise you, there's gonna be so many streamers putting this riddle up on their stream today. Like literally almost every GTA streamer, I can promise you, is gonna be putting this one up. And like, he's getting the biggest advertisement of a lifetime. But I mean, what he really should have done was add his Twitter handle to the bottom right. That would have been big brain. Just saying. Because I guarantee you, every single GTA streamer is going to be leaving this panel up right now, unless they're not even looking at it, but it's going to happen. Normally, companies pay you a lot of money to leave stuff up like that. Alright. Highly doubt it. Really? You don't think people are going to leave? I mean, I'm leaving this up not permanently, but I do have it on the screen so I can reference it a little bit, and then I'll just turn it off when I'm done looking, but... What do you think the third part means? I feel like the first part I sort of made a little sense of. Second part's kind of a maybe. The third part I'm just completely lost on. So I'm not really... I don't know. Not completely sure on it. We're going back to the casino?
Yeah, he's probably trolling you.
Let's see.
South Central.
What does skip mean?
Uh,
What does fight me mean? What does that mean?
turn your stream on and get your sword back.
Do you see the jet flying around? No, I'm busy reading the hint. What does fight me mean exactly?
What's that in the middle of that lake? There's a car in the middle of that lake.
There's a car?
This looks like a nice oasis, no?
Yeah, this is
Oh, you're right. And it's nighttime right now, in the shade.
And there's a pier where you depart from.
Hey guys, sometimes you gotta shout. Oh. You just jumped out of the plane. It's gone bad, guys. All right. Let's look around a little bit. I mean, this makes absolutely no sense to me, but I mean, Bobcat. Bobcat security for this building. Eh? Bobcat security. Lockpick. Nothing to burn. I mean, there it is again, guys. Bobcat security. Hey, Harry.
I found a storage crate in there.
Oh, what'd you find? Anything
A
in it?
notepad and a news camera.
Well, look at this sign right here.
Check the notepad.
There's nothing on it.
Bobcat
This sign right
armed
here.
response.
Bobcat security. Let me
Okay,
try
in that-
thermite and lockpick.
In that storage crate was a notepad and a news camera, but there's nothing in the notepad.
Okay. Let's see. Look for a sign. I'd give it like a heavy maybe, but this probably isn't the spot. Do you think it's referencing one location or multiple locations? Because I feel like it might be... It seems like it's referencing multiple locations, but I don't really know. Let's get back in the helicopter and just think for a second. Might be multiple also. Back here. Let's think again. Followed the stars, became rich. Clubbing here can get you sandy or wet. What does that mean, clubbing here? Is there a different definition for clubbing? Hold on, I'm Googling it right now. This is... Well, I definitely didn't want to Google that. Apparently, there's some kind of toenail disorder. That was a bad thing to Google. I'm glad I didn't put it on stream. That is not what I thought I'd see when I typed in clubbing. Okay. You can thank Dean for that one. Don't look it up, guys. Don't look it up. Okay, well, that was a bad Google. Okay, what else do we even have here? Okay. Let's see. Oasis in the shade. Last Supper.
I don't know.
Mr. Lang's losing it. Should I join it? I was trying to join in. I thought we were all making noises. Guys, the hint has done nothing for us. Everyone's just losing it again. This hint just made it worse for everybody. I don't think it helped at all.
This thing just makes me realize how incredibly fucking stupid I am.
I know, right? Me too.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think this this quote-unquote hint has only made us gone crazy again because it gave us a glimmer of hope. It's just making us go crazy again.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many helicopters I've seen flying around, how many cars at the golf course. I mean, we saw people at the vault with the stars. It's Jesus. Okay, let's think. Think for a minute. Oh, Jesus. We should just comply with them, right?
Shut the fuck up, Air One. I'm trying to fly here. Peace.
Bad,
I
just...
already identified myself, sir.
Oh, God. Hey,
I'm taking the 3-6 route, acute 60-degree angle, tornado spin flight pattern.
I don't think they like that answer. I just want to let you know I'm holding a lot of stuff, including the casino book. Okay. Okay. This is gonna go bad.
Get back in the car and drive off.
Celtics trash. We'll never win a ring again. Over.
Okay. What are you talking about? What about these guys? I'm holding the casino book. What if they, This could be bad. Could be bad, possibly. Alright, guys. We're pretty low on ideas for now. I mean... What are we thinking?
Yeah, keep the airwaves clear, guys.
Stars are the one on the floor. That's literally the first thing I thought. Not sure what else to go for here. You've already thought of that, so... This is tough, guys. This is, Draw like a casino playing card. I mean, maybe, but I don't see how that's gonna help us with his riddle here. Is this a scuffed riddle? Is casino blueprint marked for seizure? It is not marked for seizure, but it'll obviously be a little difficult to explain.
Hey Lang, land on the Cerberus Tower.
Is that gonna work? He really wants us to pull over the helicopter. Okay. I think for now we're trying to not go to prison. You're just gonna, land it here.
Thank you for landing, sir. Please indicate your flight pattern if you plan on taking off.
Okay.
Hey, I just be advised that this ATC interstellar telecommunications technology is very good, and the Air One that's chasing me is trying to communicate me through a megaphone, showing how stupid these cops are. Over.
What?
Well, unlike you, sir, I'm not a rude individual that's gonna speak over multiple people.
What? Huh? What is happening?
Unidentified helicopter on the landing pad. Please identify yourself.
Is that Dean?
I am one of the richest men in Los Santos.
Is that
Do you
Dean?
want to see what I care about money, sir?
Sir, you are trespassing. Oh my God.
Holy Jesus! What is that?
How is it private property if it's airspace, sir?
Don't you own these? You're part of Cerberus, aren't you? You like own this, don't you?
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Yeah, I own this building.
Where's Dean? I hear him.
What, sir? We own this airspace, sir.
What was that thing?
Thank you.
Yeah, what was that helicopter? What was that? It was like shooting guns.
Guys, that aircraft is stacked with people. They got 2 gunners. These guys want it
Yeah.
so badly.
I don't know if I feel safe. And guys, I'm still holding all the blueprints. Never seen a
Like,
helicopter like that
this
before.
helicopter's fully manned. They're ready to fucking take us out instant.
Yeah, they're ready to kill. I think we could just, maybe we just go walking or
Lang,
something.
just don't
like
go
that.
back in the sky, Lang, because they're gonna start blasting this out of the sky again. Just don't.
But it would look really cool, and you'd have an excuse to not keep reading this riddle that barely makes any sense. If you get blasted out.
Yeah. Wait.
Just
did
saying.
You try to combine the blueprint to the riddle,
Yep, I tried to read the pages with the bottom part because there's the same amount of pages, but doesn't really seem to be anything. I also thought when it said Walkman, maybe the book is a tape and you plug it into a Walkman, which also didn't work.
You tried like
Yeah.
cutting the blueprints up with like a knife or something?
No.
Hey, we
could
figured it
try, I
out.
guess, but we did.
Yeah,
We
I
did?
figured it out.
Okay.
Mickey,
all right.
what is something we haven't achieved in the past week?
Anything other than fail
Damn, the
an
cops
S
got
plus
bored and went
boost?
away.
We haven't achieved
Yeah.
any of those. We failed like 5. I don't
we
know.
haven't gotten a 5-win streak yet in League of Legends.
What? Not what
Think
I
about
would
it.
have gone for.
That is the only
but,
thing we haven't achieved this weekend.
um,
And coincidence that we haven't figured out the casino alongside that? I think not.
I don't know about that one. That I'd give that like a heavy maybe.
Pausing.
It's got to be something though, guys. It's got to be something.
When I fall on my face, you
Oh,
help
no.
me back up.
It's bad, guys. What does this hint
Even
mean?
when I hate
mean, I'm trying to
myself.
think. I just.
Baby, you show me love. You're always on my side, even when I fuck up. She's always my ride or die.
Exactly.
Until the sun comes
Exactly,
up.
Mickey. We are onto something here. We are onto something here. Are we not? So, you come up with anything, how much what? I mean, it's not that I do have time for this, but the thing is, I'm an idiot. I dropped out of school. I barely made it through life being smart. So I am not capable of solving this.
I mean, all right. I mean, I don't see why that was. I don't know why you even. I don't know why I brought that up, but
The thing is, we need to understand what kind of riddle this is. Is this describing something? Is this leading you
Okay.
somewhere? Is this talking about a person? Is this talking about an object? Is this talking about a point of entry? Is this talking about a guy you meet?
it's a
Is this talking
tough
about the
one.
start? It's just so many questions that are not answered.
That's true. This riddle's pretty cryptic. I don't know if we're gonna even find anything, if I'm honest with you. Let's see. Those that follow the stars became rich. How do we get down from here? That helicopter's flying low. Who's that guy? Guy's a maniac. Look at that guy. This guy's trying to get
that's,
killed or something.
I think that's Rami.
Jesus. Oh, there's another one.
I think this attaches to our building, I think. Let's go down.
Oh, okay.
Let's go check. I haven't checked this out yet.
Our build. Wait, you're part of Cerberus.
Yeah.
I heard Mickey's trying to join too.
Oh, it does. This is the elevator.
Oh, I can't get anywhere though. It seems to be blocked off for me.
Yeah, I could unlock it for us. We might be just be. The thing is, the cop's pissed off, so.
Yeah, I'm afraid of getting mowed down like an animal if we
checking
fly
here,
again.
Oh, me too, man. I've had enough of that.
There's gotta
recently.
be a spot we would never check.
We're holding everything. We just don't know where to go is the problem. The thing is, we don't really have.
Let's check all the skyscrapers, guys.
Check all the skyscrapers. What does sandy or wet mean? Clubbing here? Is there a club up in Sandy Shores? Because there is. I mean, it's literal Sandy Shores and there's like the Alamo Sea Bite, but I feel like
And we've been
it's
shit
not
talking
very-
ATC for the past half an hour. That's where we're at right now.
I don't know. Guys, it's not the golf course. Literally everybody went to the golf course 50 billion times already. There's no way it's the golf course. Problem is...
Yeah,
Because, you know, I tried reading this backwards. I tried turning it upside down. I tried, like...
Yeah,
you know,
I'm a little stuck too.
I
Not
was,
sure
like,
how much
checking,
this
like-
even helped me.
I was checking like the first
we're gonna get in the
word
car
of
and
every
start searching through
sentence,
land.
see if it made like a like something, but it doesn't.
Let's
I got Shake Shack on the way. I'm
see.
kind of excited. Their bacon cheese fries are really good.
Okay. I don't know, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. I still think it's a big hunch that the top part is things you've already done. So I'm thinking. I've said it like a million times, but I'm
Fight,
thinking
draw,
first part
see,
is
skip,
vault.
clean, report.
Second part is
Me.
second part is lower vault, and then yacht.
In ort.
Fuck.
Pedesker.
Steal, take apart while I overlook the ocean.
Eerie.
and board departure. I think that's gonna be the really thing. Have you reread the blueprints? Yep, there's nothing there.
I can't do this anymore. I'm done.
What is he saying? Okay, I'm thinking it's gotta be that. Steal, take apart, overlook the ocean, board departure. What does that mean?
Yeah.
What overlooks the ocean? I mean, you can see the ocean from here, but don't think that's really what we're looking for.
No,
I'm
it's
thinking
right now. Hey, guys,
quartz
go to the helicopter.
sensor,
Grab the car.
maybe.
Get in the car, boys. All right, get in the helicopter.
All right.
Bye.
I think the line we should focus on is steal and overlook the ocean part. This is kind of weird, but the first like chunk, like not like paragraph, you know, the first chunk doesn't really tell you to do anything, but the second chunk is the one that tells you to do stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because like the first one's just like those who follow the stars, clubbing here, all that. It's not telling you to do anything. The second part though tells you to go for a walk and then steal, take apart while it overlooks the ocean and boards the departure. It's actually telling you to do something, right? I just don't know what to do.
Yeah, hold on, Meals, bro.
But I'm guessing, obviously you steal and take
Well,
something
BJ.
apart. And it's got to be something overlooking the ocean. Maybe it's up on a something? I mean, not too sure.
Yeah, what does it say?
Raise, thanks for the sub.
Just checking out.
Might need a
behind these
Walkman. I
hangars,
heard he
guys,
have a
quickly,
Walkman.
On like the
Yeah, I
beach
think
and
it's been
shit.
there for a while, I think, yeah.
Hmm.
Drive around the back in a second.
Let's see. Where's Vanilla Unicorn? I mean, it's pretty much, you're missing the journey starts here. I was thinking that meant the yacht. That's what I was leaning towards. I'll just follow on the bike. Might need it.
Just drive around the
in
back
the
here,
car, you
like.
know.
No, all right. You sure we won't need this?
No.
Okay.
I love you, BJ.
What else could departure mean, though? Going somewhere.
What are we doing back
Where
here?
would it be
Oh
going,
my
though?
god.
I'm convinced.
Hello?
I'm
Wait,
convinced.
what if this
it's
is a-
like. I'm convinced it's round here somewhere. Like honestly.
Hello, sir.
Hey, guys, I just feel like we just make sure we thoroughly check
He's gonna kill
the
him.
airport.
That's right.
Where'd you get the sword from?
Oh, it's Jaegers.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he stabbed Bass in the middle of Mission Row yesterday, so I've been holding on to it.
Huh. Jesus, all right. Let's see. I don't know. Not too many thoughts on this, guys. I think that is the thing to focus on, though. Problem is, what does steal me and take me apart while
Where's
I
that
overlook
one
the
spot you
ocean
could run
means?
through, Harry? Is it over here?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's right here. This is the one. You can go through the inside right there, that doorway. Did a heist escape here once. Those blue doors, right? Or this
Really?
thing, yeah.
What the fuck?
Let's see. Last part sounds like the airport. We're at the airport, and we've already tried a bunch of stuff here, but... You can run through here, but there's not too much, honestly. Maybe FDS SCR. Okay, that doesn't mean anything. I was thinking it's one of those, like, those word things, the first letter. I mean, you know, maybe, yeah. Guys, I don't know if this hint has given us anything at all.
You know the new cocaine guy. I always thought that would be super easy, but turns out it wasn't. The guy was fucking really tucked away.
Yep. Not gonna lie, this hint doesn't give us too much, to be honest.
I feel like the whole riddle or hint is just to send people into more despair and craziness. It doesn't
I think
actually
it
help you.
gave us a glimmer of hope just to drive us more crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad it's not too simple, but it's... I mean, I don't know what... Fight, draw, see, skip?
I think like we should try and
What does
crack
send
the riddle of who the most popular man in Los Santos was. I feel like that could be worked out.
It's Michael from fucking GTA 5, the movie.
And where? Oh my God.
I was gonna
Frank.
say... Oh, that's a
That
good
was
jump. Never seen that
sick.
one before. I was thinking
Damn
the dude at the vault that collects paychecks and stuff. He's probably the most visited guy in Los Santos, I'd imagine.
True.
But who else? Who else? Who do we see a lot? You know, like who would?
Oh, it's LeBron James.
Oh, right.
What the fuck was that, Harry?
Right. Once the most popular is
They're
not...
fucking LeBron James, Lang.
Oh, God.
What do you know?
Guys, Mr. Lang's lost it. He's absolutely lost it.
Like, what's part of someone's like everyday life?
LeBron James.
Oh, Jesus.
Like for example, maybe the man that stands there and who spins the wheel. You know the wheel man. Or
Wheel man.
maybe Ravi. You know where you buy your food, your
Ravi?
sandwiches.
Could be Ravi. I mean,
it could be Bo as well, right?
was he the most
Thing is, it's
popular
like-
man in Los Santos? I never met him.
I mean, Bo is definitely the most popular. His spirit.
No
what
way
he
we're
stood
getting pulled
for,
over right here.
Everything about him will transcend the city until the city is dead.
Okay. What are we thinking? Sounds like most of the squad
The
is...
interesting thing is,
I honestly think it's
mostly
Michael
not
from the
like
GTA 5 movie.
DS, but...
well, all of
Okay.
all of those things in the first paragraph are linked because if you notice, there's commas. Once
Yeah.
the most popular man in Los Santos break, a journey away from land begins here. So we find whoever the most popular man was in Los Santos, and that's where the journey begins.
Okay. How
I'm
do
gonna
you
Google it
find
right
the
now.
most
I don't give a fuck anymore.
popular man in Los Santos, though? Once the most popular man in Los Santos. It can't be a player, I'm imagining.
So Michael was the richest man in Los Santos.
Okay. Did he have like a house or something, or?
Who was the most famous person?
Well, we should go to Michael's mansion again. Do we ever find
No,
it?
but Fifi owns that.
Nah. That would definitely
Does
would be a
she?
problem. Bean Manor?
How does she own it when that mansion you can just walk inside of it anyway?
Yeah, they added a key, locks to the
Yeah,
keys.
it's got
and
locks
they own it.
now. They
Oh,
just
so that's
changed the
what it
locks.
is.
Now they own it.
The thing is, a journey away from land begins here. That makes me wonder what that even means.
I thought it meant the yacht.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Tony, you got anything?
Hey, Tony, did you win? Did you win?
No, I lost.
Wait, really?
Well-
To who? Let's kill him.
No, I can't.
All
I
right,
lost to
come hop in the
Goofy and
car.
Lilac. Yeah, I am.
Oh, I thought Goofy was on your team.
Yeah, he is on my team. It's today was like the last race was elimination, so it's 1v versus like everybody. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Well, makes you feel better. We haven't gotten anything to show
Yeah,
for
sorry
the
I
hint.
couldn't make it, Tony. I've just been going crazy with this hint shit.
Yeah.
Nah, it's all good. All right, so
We've
tell
got-
me what we got. What do we don't got so
Have you,
far?
have you read the
Absolutely
Have you
nothing.
read the hint yet?
Yeah, I read the hint. I think it has to do with something with these stars here on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. to be
That's what we
honest.
thought too.
Let me go to DW's Twitter. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay,
get some gas.
here's the hunch I have. The stars means the vaults, right? We've done that. And then after that, the Last Supper and Oasis in the Shade means the lower vault that we did because the power's out, so it's in the shade. It's kind of a stealth heist. It's not, you know, and it's the last bank robbery you do. And then the journey away from land is when you start doing the
That-
yacht, because that's what you do after the lower vault.
Yes.
So I'm thinking the first part is kind of telling you things you've already done. That's why the second paragraph is telling you things you should be doing, like steal and
What's
take
the
apart.
first sentence on the second paragraph?
Drink and a dance. That throws me off too. I feel like some of it makes sense, and then some of it I just can't fit it together.
Let's go Tequila La La. We ain't gone there yet.
Could check that.
Just close to here as well.
I don't know. I feel like it sort of makes sense, but I
Does.
mean, I don't know.
A journey away from land, yeah. The yacht or
The yachts.
Yeah, but
makes
why
a
do we
lot
think
of
water? What if a
sense.
journey away from land? It could be in the sky. In
Right.
space. It could be in another realm. It could be in the multiverse. It could be in the
Could be the
portal to
VAR.
the underworld. It could be the
Um,
VAR.
No, I mean, it's just a hunch I have. It's not the only theory, but it's the one I think I'm stuck
I
on.
think
'cause
it's a
the only
very
one
good
that
theory.
Remotely
really makes a
any
lot of sense.
Yeah, it's the only one that remotely
Yeah.
makes sense to me so far, unless I can think of something new. Phrasing of Walkman. Yeah, it is pretty weird. Huh? All these people going into.
I passed it. Sorry.
Wait, there's people going in there. Huh. Hey, what are you guys delivering there? You guys delivering packages?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, we work for Dodo. We're just doing some deliveries.
What kind
Alright,
of
my
like
friend.
deliveries?
You have a good day, my friend.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All
Hey,
right.
this place is locked.
What? There's a back entrance. Let's try that. Wait, since when was this place locked? Maybe. Wait, it's
What?
locked. Since when?
Try to thermite it.
All right. Thermite's not working. Lockpick, maybe?
I can't lockpick it.
Somebody probably owns this place now.
Really? Yes, it's locked now. Used to be open. Mickey's calling. Hey, what's up, Mickey? You got anything?
No, I haven't found anything yet.
Yeah, we're all pretty lost for now. So, any progress with your old pal?
With what?
The most popular man in Los Santos. You know who that is?
Oh, Kevin Whippleloo?
Go
You think
back.
he was the most popular man in
Start
Los
with the
Santos?
stars. Go back to the stars.
We could check the
Yeah, he was
cemetery.
so
What about this
popular
place?
that,
This is like a big star here, no? Look at this.
He was so popular
That's the
that he
Epsilon
left
program.
the city.
What does that mean, Tony?
Yeah.
These are the.
Well, let me know
is
if
it
you
like
find
the,
anything.
They call themselves the Kiflam. It's like a religion.
Are we checking here? Oh.
We're checking where?
We're just checking random stars. Oh, there's a ladder.
You want to try?
Yeah.
There's like a ladder over here. Well, Mickey, what'd you find? Anything? Or how's it going?
Found job at the golf course.
Right.
No,
Well-
he was flying a helicopter at the golf course.
He can fly a helicopter? Since when?
Oh, he's cleaning the window on my helicopter.
Those books that you have
Okay.
to buy, the Scientology
well,
books.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep
I heard
looking,
Tom
I
Cruise is
guess. So let me know if you
Scientologist.
find anything.
Yeah.
Where are you guys? I'll
Like the
swing
rich
by.
coming.
Guys,
We got a big group already, sort of.
Here's my
I
copium
know.
theory. You
I'll
want to hear
probably
it?
stay solo then. Keep looking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
Thank
sounds
you,
like a
Job.
plan.
Appreciate the
A
cleaning.
drink and a
Why
dance.
don't you work
is,
with
you know,
Job?
It's like on the beach, right? Somewhere in Los Santos.
Okay.
And you go for a walk along the beach.
The old
and
fence. I checked the old
steal
fence
me and
under
take me
the
apart while I overlook the ocean.
pier
you know,
already. There's
you-
nothing there.
taking
And I
apart
checked the fence
blueprints,
over here already.
And then, you know, once you
I
give
straight
the
up tried to
blueprints
sell him
someone,
the
then you
book and he
board
wouldn't
the
buy it.
departure to Colombia.
Oh my God, we go to South America.
Yep.
What did I miss while I was on the phone with Mickey?
We go to South America.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say, guys, they've all lost it.
What is the fight me, draw me, skip me, send me, clean me, report
Yeah,
me?
that part's completely got me like lost.
That's
Doesn't
League of
make any
Legends
sense to
reference.
me.
How many lines are there in the top? 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's what I
5.
tried. It's 6, 4, and then 7. So numbers
Guys,
don't
think
really
about it.
match up.
Fight me, you fight in League. Draw me, you draw lines when you right click on a little mini map, right? See me, you see people who are trying to gank you in bushes with wards, right?
Okay.
Skip, you skip a game when somebody's trashing your
Wait,
team.
wait,
you
no,
don't
no,
wanna
no,
play.
no, no. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then, okay, though, look at the first phrase. Okay, those that follow the stars, that part, right? There's 6 lines there. Okay.
Okay.
If you go down below where the fight me, draw me, see me, if you count out the one that says skimp, that's 6 lines, right? So fight me, draw me, see me, send me, clean me, report me, right? What if it's like a line thing, where it's like the fight me relates to the first message.
You want to fight the stars?
What do you think? Like, look at it, right?
So we fight the stars that became
Well, just
rich?
like it's just like a theory, right? It's just a theory. So you would apply fight me to those that follow the stars became rich. Like it's
Okay.
just a theory. I'm just thinking. Because
This is literally better than nothing. Harry shouldn't
Yeah.
be laughing.
Better
These
than
motherfuckers
nothing.
want to go to South America.
I think my real question would be why include the skip if you're actually just going to ignore it?
because the skip could be like the part of like you could get caught up on the skip. You know what I mean?
Huh? I just feel like if
No,
we're supposed
I'm
to
just
ignore the
thinking.
skip, it wouldn't be
Is-
there.
Because there's a
You
break
know?
between the two paragraphs. So you're saying like, fight me, draw me, see me is the first paragraph. Then there's a skip because there's a break.
Oh.
If you look, and then the send me, clean me, report me is the second
Okay.
paragraph.
Well, my initial theory, okay, is like the fight me would relate to those that follow the stars, right? The draw me would relate to clubbing here can get you saying that you're wet. The
Yeah.
see me would relate to the Last Supper, okay? The send me would relate to an oasis in the shade. Clean me,
course
once the
not.
most popular man, you know, that. But like, I don't know, that's just what I was thinking right off the bat. Bang. I'm just airing out my thoughts, you know what I mean?
Keep airing it out, Tony. Sorry.
Right. What have you gotten with the riddle? Confused. All we've gotten is confused from the riddle.
Those that follow the stars became rich. Climbing here can get you saying that you're wet. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. I'm pretty...
No, I'm telling you, they're probably referencing the most popular man in the city, one of the actors from the GTA 5 movie.
That's well, I mean, okay, one of the most popular actors, late game or late movie, is Michael DeSantis, right? So he's the
Yeah.
one who makes his own movie.
I
You
was
guys check
thinking,
the
does
have
he
you
have a
checked the
house
stuff here?
or... Yeah, I looked at him. Didn't really see anything of value.
I mean, the stars end at the vault, guys.
Yep. I was thinking the stars
Well, the
just
guy
mean
still, works out of
if
it.
you follow the stars to the vault, you
I mean,
get
we can
rich.
go like check
and
everywhere that like relates to like that movie if you
that's
want.
what I've tried.
I mean, clubbing here, so
You have to fight
clubbing
something?
here,
I'd give it a
could that
maybe.
be like clubbing as in dancing or like clubbing as in playing golf? But someone already checked the
Guys,
golf course, so
this hint is not is not helping us.
The golf
I think
course
everyone's
does have
losing
signs
us
here.
even
I'm
more.
literally
That does
fucking
make
fixed him out an
sense.
asshole.
Clubbing here can get you saying that you're wet. That does make sense.
yeah, maybe we should check the golf course because maybe Marty didn't check it properly.
Yeah, we can check it. Me, Ray, and Marty all checked it already.
Oh, you did all check it. You
Yeah.
check all the little like the bits of water in there though.
Yep. Yeah, me and
know-
we went like under a bridge checking the sand and stuff, hoping a guy like The grumpy
Oh
old
my
troll under the
God.
bridge was living there from Dora the Explorer. We're losing it. I feel like this is Dean's round 2 of watching us all go crazy, and it's
He's
working.
the only place I can think of where clubbing here can get you sandy or wet is the health resort, but on the Great Ocean. But we already we
All right,
rolled
we're
up
gonna go
the-
search around.
Is there a club at Sandy Shores, like
All right,
anything
love
like
you.
that? Oh no, the Scuff Realm.
There is at Yellow Jack.
Don't know what that is, but we could maybe take a look. I don't know.
Please, where would you club where you can get sandy or wet?
Wait, the stars on the
strip
other
club.
side of the street too.
Like dancing.
Yeah, strip club.
Yeah, how you can get sandy at the strip
check
club?
these.
Want to
check
go to
these
the
out.
Unicorn?
Strip club?
Sure, I guess we could try that.
Yeah, I've been to a strip club and I didn't get fucking sand on me, Lang.
That's true. Me
Well, you
neither.
haven't been to those
No
fucking
sand
strip clubs,
there.
you know what I'm saying?
Those. What does
Okay,
that mean? What does it mean? Those strip clubs. What's that
Stargaze. Okay. Check the rooftop
Quartz
here, maybe?
Center. Oh, okay. Oh, Stargaze. You're right. Maybe. Is there a ladder?
Or go to your right, you know.
Okay. Oh, you can just go there. It's easier to parkour with your eyes sometimes. It's a trick I learned from X.
What rate are you guys on?
10.3. On top of here. Not really seeing too much. Yangu, thanks for the sub. And Mishu. Follow the stars. So there's actually stars going all the way down here. But none of this would overlook the ocean, would it?
Let's go to the golf course.
Okay, could try the golf course.
Apparently they checked it, Tony, like thoroughly, like 3 people did.
Yeah, more than 3. We ran into CG there while we were looking.
Okay, so then we're obviously looking here for it, right?
Yep.
It's not gonna be like this is how to rob the casino.
Yeah, we ran into
definitely,
people
like,
checking here and at the golf course.
This is gonna be. We're looking for a guy who could possibly sell us something.
Yep.
That maybe gives us access in. I don't know. It's like.
Even then, that sounds too simple, you know.
Yeah, but like. I don't know.
I think I'm gonna go to bed, guys. I need like
Oh,
a night
no.
to think about this. I also
Yeah.
We grounded tonight, right, Harry?
maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Right,
Tony
the
will play,
grind
right?
again.
I'm not playing League of Legends.
Look, it's pretty fun if you get the right character. Vex has been my favorite.
Everybody tells me I'm gonna hate my life if I play that game. Why would I want to play that?
Because people like the malding content. Never mind. No.
I'm sorry.
Huh? It's true.
Harry, I need you tonight, Harry.
Yeah, this just fucking took the wind out of me. I'll be honest, it's fucking exhausting.
Did you guys go to the observatory?
All right, we'll get a nice jerk in, go take a nap, drink some tea, maybe a little nappy nap, you know what I'm saying?
All right, we'll see, Lang.
This
You go to
is
the
this is
observatory?
desperation, guys. It's gone bad. We can check the observatory too, because you can see stars from there.
Stars.
Yeah. I hope the riddle's a really good one, I think. Where when we figure it out, it all makes sense. But right now
Mickey
we
and
just haven't
Erwin?
figured it out yet. Could be. That is the type of helicopter he likes.
All right, good luck, guys. I hope you find it. If not, you know, we'll be back on the hunt tomorrow.
Love you,
Good night,
Harry.
Harry.
All
Love
right,
you, brother.
love you guys. Harry. My guess is it might be Mickey, yeah. No one else would be that crazy. No one else would be this crazy, I think.
Just checking the water here. No, that doesn't make sense. There wouldn't be anything in the fucking water.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck.
Okay. I mean, the biggest thing... Here's what I'm thinking. Oh, X is calling. Hold on. Hey, Mr. X, what's up?
What are you doing there, man?
Still looking for hints, but here's my hunch, right? The first paragraph doesn't tell you what you're supposed to do, but the second paragraph tells you what to do. It says, let's go for a walk, steal me, take me apart, right? The second paragraph tells you what to do. The first paragraph is kind of just like, you know, stuff. It's not instructing you. You know? Well, what are you up to?
So?
I don't know. I'm thinking the second paragraph is more
drawing
important.
maps and shit. I'm trying to draw the real
Hey, Ray's
fucking
in the
thing
car,
about
you
the Da Vinci
sure?
Code, motherfucker, or some shit. I don't know.
You're
Get in,
drawing
Ray's not in the
maps?
car. It's fine.
Yes, motherfucker. I'm drawing maps and shit.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, that's
Hey,
something
what's
we
up,
haven't tried. It's good. You're doing good work. You're doing good work
No,
out
no.
there.
So,
Nah, I didn't get voted
okay.
out. It was a 1v1v1. There's 4 people, and
Okay.
the last
so
2
the
people.
first paragraph
Yeah, it was a 4-man race.
is a
and
lot
the
of
top
stuff.
2 stayed in, and the top 2 got out. I was 3.
Okay. I'm thinking, I guess I don't want to
know.
interrupt you with a
It was
phone
just a
call.
thing.
You want me to like
Yeah,
stand
I
aside or
gotta go.
something,
Alex
or-
Yuno's on the phone. I'm sorry, brother.
Where is that now?
No. We're at
Nah, that's okay.
near
I love you,
Service
brother.
Center. I have a hunch on the first paragraph though about what it's
Okay.
talking about.
I cleared the second paragraph
I'm gonna
entirely.
say
I
something.
finished it.
A
but
hunch,
it
you
doesn't give me
say,
anything.
okay? I'm thinking the first paragraph is just telling us what we've sort of already done, right? So like, you know, the vault, it has all the stars around it. So I'm thinking
Yeah, it's the vault.
those that followed the stars got rich by robbing the vault. And then it says Last Supper, an oasis in the shade. I'm thinking it's saying the lower vault was the last bank robbery we get to do. The Last Supper of bank robberies. And it's in the shade because the power's off and it's kind of a
The power's
silent
out, yep.
heist. And then it
Hold up.
says a journey away from land. It begins here,
Yacht.
which makes me think the yacht. Because after the lower vault, you do the yacht. Right? I'm thinking maybe it's like
Right.
trying to tell us about the journey we've done so far, how you get to the casino. Because the first part is upper vault, then lower vault, then the yacht. And then I'm completely lost after that, so.
Oh my god, I just figured it out.
All right. That's my theory. It might be completely wrong, though. I mean,
Yeah, like
other than
Where
that,
exactly?
What was that?
we're at the scrapyard right now. We're just kind of
oh,
driving
you
around.
said you figured it out there.
What's scrapyard?
You
Yeah,
know the
but I'm
one
not gonna
by
tell you
like
guys about
Alta
it.
Street, like down by the airport.
Coming right now.
You know the little hammer and the hammer and screwdriver on the GPS.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
All right, we're chilling here. But that's the theory I have so far. It might be wrong, but I feel like it kind of makes sense. It's like detailing
I'm
our
doing
journey.
pretty good so far, but I'm kind of getting lost and sidetracked a lot.
Yeah, me too. I think it's either really
Thanks.
good riddle, like really good riddle, or really bad riddle because no one really gets it. It's either
trust
really
me.
good or really bad. I don't know. It's hard to tell until we figure it out.
If I were to show you my old riddle that Dean gave me and give you the answer, would it would help?
I mean, I prefer a hard riddle. I just hope it's a good one. Yeah.
I'm right here.
Okay, cool. We're chilling in the Cerberus car. I'll see you in a minute. We're on radio 10.3, by the way. All right, you're here.
I'm here.
Oh, all right. They just drove up. Oh, there they are.
In the car, Xbox. Come on, buddy.
I'm not sitting in the trunk, boys. Okay, let's see. Dean Watson, John Paul,
You know, can you explain your theory one more time?
Denzel. Well, I was just thinking the first line is guiding us towards the upper vault because
Right,
the
that
stars
makes
are around
sense.
the upper vault, right?
Yeah.
Then after that, it says the Last Supper and Oasis in the Shade. I'm thinking that means the lower vault because we do that with the power off. It's the last bank we can rob because there's no banks left. We did every bank in the city.
Right. That makes sense.
And then after the
not a bad
lower
idea.
vault, it says departure from the land, which means we go to the water. The yacht comes after the lower vault. It's kind of
Right.
the pattern kind of lines up. The only problem is I'm lost after that, and the club line doesn't really add up with the pattern, because you would think in between upper and lower vault should be the Bobcat heist, if the theory were true, but I don't see how the clubbing thing has anything to do with Bobcat. You know. Everything else lines up with the idea. It's just Bobcat should be in there somewhere because we needed that for the lower
I
vault.
don't get it.
No.
Okay, let's go with the second paragraph though.
Okay.
Drinking
Yeah,
a dance
that's
is one of the strip clubs, right?
I was thinking.
Possibly.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was thinking maybe the one by
and then
Bahamas.
you would think digital den, because that's where you buy
Yep.
you buy
Or
Walkmans from.
Walkman, yep.
Right.
Yep.
And then steal me and take me apart. Wow, over the ocean. That's the chop on oil fields.
Let's go there then.
Yeah.
I just went there.
Possibly.
I just went
Yeah,
there.
went there.
I think a part of
Yeah, he
this,
went
so
there.
just so you guys know, like what me, Jaeger, and Bjorn were doing, we marked all of the locations that these all allude to, put them all on a map. We triangulate where they, like, what's in the center.
triangulated the.
It didn't give us jack
Okay.
shit.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's why. But maybe we had the wrong ones though.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is some of the hints could be different things. The very bottom part really
What's
throws
that?
me off because I don't know if that relates to like something we need to do, or if it just is easy and it relates. If it's locations, it's pretty easy. Fight Me is VLC.
Right.
Draw Me could be the nerd's place.
Why though? Draw what though?
Comic,
'cause they
comic
have- they
books or
do-
something, right?
They do all the comic book stuff.
Yeah.
Skip
see?
is Pillbox. Send Me, Mission Row PD. Clean Me
What
could
what
be.
if skip means that it's
Oh, like skip the next clue.
no, it's a charade.
Skip
with
is
an
in all
acronym.
caps also. Just
It's
throwing that
an
out there.
acronym, right? And it's just a space.
SKIP? Well then, why wouldn't he just put a space?
Because you would think it would be another paragraph or something.
Huh. It's all in caps? No, the skip looks like it's more in caps. I don't know.
Wait.
The skip
that
looks like it's
last
more in
part
caps to me.
actually
You guys see that?
relates To something
The skips
in the
looks like it's
casino,
actually all
'cause you can
caps.
clean money in the
Because the
casino,
first
or
letter is
clean
bigger
me.
than all the other letters.
Maybe
And then
there's
the
like an
skip, all the
order,
letters are
find
the
me,
same
draw me,
size.
looking as well.
I don't know.
Send me, clean me,
At least it
report
looks
me.
that way to me. I don't know if it's just me.
I
Anyone else sees
I
it?
just want to give up at the same time. If we give up,
No, it's not.
CJ's gonna figure it out at one point, and then we're back to back months.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks to me like it's bigger, but I don't know. The first letter's big, and then the rest are slightly
I know what
smaller.
you're saying.
But on the skip, they're all the same size.
Gotta be something. Let me know if you find
So-
anything. All right, we're looking as well.
That's what I'm trying to say. See how the height of
sounds
the
good.
letters is all the same on skip, but the height of letters on everything else, only the first one's higher than the rest. So.
Fight me. Why draw me though?
Like
Why
draw
draw
a
me?
Why
card,
draw
possibly.
me? Like, what the fuck does that mean?
The other thing is the me is all cap. Wait.
Draw a map. Draw a
What
card.
if it's
draw
saying
a gun.
skip everything's that's
Draw a
in
card.
full caps? Do you think? If you take out all the means, it's fight, draw.
Push me.
Nah, that makes no
and then
sense.
just
And then just touch me.
Satisfaction.
We're low on ideas, guys.
Where are we going?
I have an idea. Oh god.
And we're dead.
Then.
Oh no.
I'll flip it.
All right, I think we all got to get out for it to flip.
Nah, it'll be fine.
I got it.
Got it.
You got it?
We got it.
The bank teller. That's what I was
What's up,
thinking
Train?
too, but.
Oh shit, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Is there other chops? I don't think so, right?
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah,
Talk to
not
me.
that I can think of. I feel like that's a very important line. Like, steal and take apart while it overlooks the ocean and board the departure. That seems like the most
Yeah.
important line because it's literally telling you what to do.
Literally.
We just got to find the right spot or the right thing.
Oh my god, wait, that was right. It was a star.
What's a star?
Brother.
Get in the car.
I can't.
Does he have something?
I'm in.
Are we missing
But
someone?
that makes a lot of sense.
Well, it's a
Okay, hold on, I'm
five-seater.
gonna tell the boys why this is on the phone. Okay, boys, remember back in the day, all right? Remember fishing used to be the most popular thing, right?
No.
Remember how this was the most popular
sure.
guy? Okay, and remember on the map, it would mark it as a star. Okay.
Okay.
Remember, those who followed the stars became rich because fishing was like super
Fishing made a
cracked
lot of
out
money
of the
a
wazoo,
long time
made you a
ago.
shit ton of
ago.
money.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Well, where's the star now?
It's like, it's gotta be, like.
The star's by Tonga Valley now.
Yeah.
Should we check? Is there a different star or is that the one?
I'm in a car with 5 people, so I can't talk long, Jaeger.
Could be that. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to fucking get a hint for the hint. That's where I'm at right now.
yeah, same. I think this hint
Alright,
just
go
gave us a
check
little
it
bit of
and
hope.
Let me know what you think. I'm
Guys,
gonna go
I
check
straight up,
somewhere else
I
right
bought
now.
a Walkman from the thing and tried to plug the
I
casino
appreciate it,
blueprints
brother.
into the
It's not
Walkman.
even- It's not even a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean,
We're actually about to check.
the riddle says
Yeah, we're
Walkman
about
on
to
it,
check
so I
that out,
bought a
too.
Walkman and tried to put the book into it. Doesn't work.
I want to go check the
Um,
cave.
Yeah, that's what I said. The cove.
Yeah.
The cove cave.
It's like, you know, 'cause it's
cave.
like an oasis in the shade, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we can check the Cove Cave too, yeah. Oh, man. It's gone so bad, guys. It's gone real bad.
How
We're
would you
low
link
on
these places?
ideas.
Why so many
That's the thing.
places?
It's like so many places, right? Or is it so many places? Is
That's
it
why I
like,
don't know if it's all places. I think like only one paragraph refers to a place, and another one refers to like something you need to do at that
Yeah,
place.
why so many places? I'm losing my shit out here.
Yeah, there are a lot of places. I do think one real hint we got was it doesn't start at the casino, but let's be honest, we all knew that already. Right, I think we can all agree it doesn't start
Well, I'm
at the
thinking
casino.
is sandy or wet? What does that even mean?
Maybe a club in Sandy Shores, but I don't know if I don't really spend much time up there.
What about a motor club in Sandy Shores, like the Lost or whatever?
No, possibly.
Yeah, there's a...
True.
Yeah.
You think the Lost know how to get in the casino?
No, we could go there though and explore their part of it.
Oh, they might be a little upset about that. Are we friends with them?
It's got to be a little
Oh, yeah, yeah.
realistic
They
to
love
it,
me.
though.
They got like shotguns and or like sledgehammers or whatever.
It's not going to be...
And
It's
then
not
we
going to
can
be in the Lost's compound, though. Something like this isn't going to be there.
If you think about it though, think about
We
it.
don't know that for sure, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but why would the biggest fucking heist in the city be in somebody's home turf?
No,
Yeah.
close to it. Unless
Oh,
it's
close
in
to it?
between.
Yeah.
In between there and Last Supper could also be in jail when you're about to die. Your Last Supper, right? In
Yeah.
between the jail and that spot, or it's a line, or it's a path.
It's gone bad, guys. It's
Think
gone
of
bad.
caves right down
Let's
here.
talk. Let's
Yeah.
think about all these things over there, right?
Okay.
Let's think about another location with these lines that's in Sandy.
I'm just gonna say, guys, we're basically back to a week ago, without the C4, and the
Who's
entire city.
What would be an oasis or a shade near that spot?
All right. We plot the locations on the maps.
We're at the
People
cove,
already
right?
did that. Both
Yeah, I don't
Mickey,
think we can go
Jaeger,
down that
and
part. I think we gotta,
X
like-
also did that. Maybe in
Hold on,
here.
I'll
There's
go
the
down the other
cove.
side.
Yeah, but watch out for the water. Guys, we're doing the same thing, but without the C4 and all over the city. Okay. I mean, are we gonna figure it out, guys? I feel like we're so lost right now, but I honestly, I don't feel like we're any closer than before. Go take a look around inside. I don't feel like we're any closer than before, but maybe we'll figure it out. Just not too sure. All right. There we go. Don't think it's in here. Yeah, no chance it's in here, guys. This makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, I don't see anything. What the? Okay. Well, that's a new trick. It's a good spot. It's a good spot, but it's not what we're looking for. Okay. Guys, I'm just gonna say it. I don't think maybe it's a car? Guys, it can't be something like a car, because then how are people gonna do it? It's gotta be something a lot of people can try. The stars became rich.
We go to Sandy next, I think.
Let me drive.
We could try
we
Sandy,
try
yeah.
to equivalent the hints to something in Sandy. Otherwise, I'm
Yeah.
going to punch my fucking brain out.
All right, yeah, let's go to Sandy.
Yeah, me too.
No.
Dude, how the fuck does this happen?
Oh. All right. Let's go flip the car again. Let's get back in. All right. The observatory checked it, or well, someone else checked it. I didn't personally check it, but. Rachel, thanks for the sub.
All right, who's got another idea?
Go to Sandy. Go to Sandy.
Yeah, let's go to Sandy. I haven't checked it myself. Look around there for a bit. Let's see. Not too sure, guys. I mean, we're near Sandy Shore, so we can go there, but
I just thought about something.
What'd you think?
Imagine you didn't have the hint, and try to link that to now having the hint. With the possibility, it was the possibility of the things you would have explored and tried without a hint, linked them with the things that are with the hint.
That's what I said.
Now you're getting wicked.
What the fuck did I?
Tony literally can't drive.
Like my man's is like a S1
Driver of the year, man.
like
Driver of the year,
racer,
man.
like, and he fucking is.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Oh God.
We all have our
man.
days, okay? Who's got a bandage?
All right, I got a few. I can put them in the. I only have
don't.
2. I got 2 in the glove box. That's it.
Everybody has those days.
Yeah, it does happen. I say we look around Sandy. Is there?
Okay.
You said there's a club here, maybe, or?
Yeah,
Steal
go
me
to the
and take
club.
me apart, right?
Yeah, let's try and look for a club here. Sounds like the
Yeah,
easiest
a
thing to
club.
do.
A
Oh, it's
motor
Tequila
club
Lime.
or a club.
Okay.
Oh, you mean like? I mean, Tequila La is definitely a place where like people come out here to party, man. I mean, like,
okay.
I don't think anything could be at Tequila Lime.
But what about here though? Is there a club here?
Tequila Law's actually locked now, so you can't even get in.
Really?
Yep, we tried thermiting, whole bunch of stuff, doesn't work.
What is this place anyway?
Wait, why is there an upstairs here?
Rooftop terrace.
Is there like a meth lab here at some point?
This is new upstairs, by the way.
Oh. Is this a club?
Wait,
Is this a club?
There's a whole bunch of new interiors here. What the? I mean, new construction here.
Okay.
What about here? Take me apart.
Let's see. What if take me apart is the thing you're supposed to C4? This is bad. We're
It
going back to the
definitely is a
C4,
club here.
guys. This hint did not help.
Oh yeah, but I think people own this place. I don't think we should be here. Like, look at this.
That's what I'm thinking.
There's like pictures on the wall and shit like that.
Parts.
Like, who are these motherfuckers, man? I've seen some of these.
Wait,
here in
the
city.
safe during house robberies. You have to steal it and then take it apart at your house.
Take
The
what
Band-Aid.
apart?
House robbery. You steal it and take it apart at your house, but maybe instead of taking it apart at the house, you take it apart at the,
At the?
overlooking the thing or something. I don't know. I'm just thinking that's something you steal and take apart, isn't it? We steal a safe, but maybe not a house robbery safe. We steal Dean's safe from the casino? I don't know. I mean, that is something you steal and take apart. Usually you steal the safe and take it apart at your house or something, but...
This guy's.
You literally just drove directly into me.
Don't you know this is a UK boys? We're on the
You
wrong
literally
side
just
of the road.
drove
I mean,
directly
now I'm gonna
Shoot 'em
snap.
up, boys. Shoot 'em up, boys.
He's gonna snap. He's gonna snap.
Blast them, boys.
Please, man.
Wait, is that
Jesus Christ.
Randy? Randy,
Alright, let's go.
look at my chain. Did you see it?
What's up? CG chain. You guys
Yeah,
find
what do you
anything?
think? No, nothing. The only thing I've found is that I'm going crazy again without the
We're all
C4 this
going
time.
crazy again.
We're going crazy? Oh, we figured it out, man. It's a
Oh,
very
I'm
simple riddle.
I'm sure that's why you're here, right?
Yeah, it's in Sandy Shores. It says wet and sandy.
That's right. Hey, listen, I'm CG. You
What's
can share
wet
with
and
me, right?
sandy? My ass is cracked when I'm sitting at the computer. 100%.
The Queen's pum-pum.
All right.
Pom pom. What is that?
Pum-pum, man. Like, you know, vagina.
Wait.
Oh man, Jesus
It's a
Christ.
UK thing, man.
It's an actual store?
Yeah, do the thing.
Yeah,
the thing.
we got nothing so far.
X,
Tell
I heard you
Curtis.
like
Oops, wrong door.
drill, huh? You like
Yeah,
UK
yeah,
rap?
yeah.
Wayne,
Yeah,
tell
I like
Curtis
UK,
that
yeah,
he's
UK drill.
a legend.
Sounds
you
pretty
like
good, actually. I
Shanky
like it.
Bits up.
Got you.
Yeah, brother.
Oh,
Me and
hey,
him
G hit.
knocked their one
Yo,
off
X,
of
I got a
Maze
present for you,
Bank.
man.
It was
Here, take this.
amazing.
Really?
Oh,
You
okay.
there you go, my
Oh,
friend.
good fucking shit.
I feel like this is what you need on the
actually
journey.
sick. Both of our
Second page of the
helicopters,
book.
Curtis landed. We both fucking
Enjoy that,
deployed
alright?
Air 1 and knocked it off
Put it on
Maze
your tongue.
Bank.
Put it on your tongue.
Yeah, I'm putting it in now.
Like
Oh,
some
shit.
Cars 3 shit.
Yeah,
That's
baby.
so
There you
cool,
go.
Mickey.
Do I chew it?
Nah, you just let it dissolve. Let it dissolve nice and
It's
slowly.
not kicking in. It's not kicking in.
Really?
Yeah, it's not.
You must have some tolerance to it.
Jesus
You must
Christ.
do it a lot.
Yeah, listen. What are these square? I'm seeing squares and shit right now, man.
Yeah, that's how you unlock the casino. Rectangle, square, orange.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
look,
new
like
hack.
background
Some
Yeah.
things going on, man. I think I'm frying it up, boys. Give me a minute.
Oh,
fuck.
Jesus.
All
Hey,
right,
Buddha.
Oh,
Love you, Buddha.
all right.
Is this
Good luck out there, guys.
No, chill.
Oh, God, what's he doing?
Sorry. I'm eating food.
fuck's going
I'm
on?
sorry.
Okay.
Good, you good.
Give him LSD.
It's gone
Oh, he's on
crazy,
the-
guys.
Somebody, can you help me out?
He's in the good shit. He's on that
Oh,
good shit,
man.
guys.
It's not looking great, guys. We are... I'm just going to say it. We're lost.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
X is on drugs. I mean...
Give me out.
Oh, man.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
X, are you okay?
What the fuck?
Ah, what
Oh.
the fuck?
Guys, I'm not doing. I swear I'm not doing it on
X,
purpose.
what are you doing, man?
X, what are you doing, man?
What is he doing?
Help me!
X,
You
get in the
alright?
car, man. X,
What
what
the
the
fuck?
fuck?
The fuck, Xbox?
Has he lost it? Um,
I think it's good, guys.
right.
Get into the car right now. Give me a spot.
You've gone crazy, man. Just
Dude,
get...
what the
What the
fuck?
fuck?
X, what are you doing?
This guy's going wacko mode.
He's finally lost it.
Open the trunk. Open the trunk.
He's trying to get in the trunk.
Get out.
Um,
My gun's broken.
your gun's broken? You need a new one?
My gun's broken. Yeah.
All right, I got a Browning you can have.
That's right. Don't do drugs.
Okay, well, I left a
Wait.
Browning in the glove box for you if you want that.
Guys, this is a bonus though. I can pull you out of their cars like I've never been able to do it before. These drugs just unlock
Right.
potential in me.
Well, the only side effect
Yeah.
is you go crazy. So, I mean, I'd say it's a trade. Call that one a trade-off. I don't know. I'd say it's a trade-off because you kind of go crazy.
I don't know where we're at, to be honest.
I mean, you guys should go to Standings. So.
Yeah,
We're at the
man.
club now. We're at the club.
Is there like a club here? Anything that could maybe...
Or are we at the club? Sir?
I don't know, guys. All right.
Who we should get to figure this shit out? Fucking Kimchi.
Who's Kimchi?
Fucking what's his name? Fucking what is his name? That's what people call him. He's a guy. He used to do like the $1 million fucking races back in the day, and like he was like the king of fucking like riddles and shit.
You guys ever take a sip of like a drink right when someone does something so fucking stupid and funny?
Yeah, and
you
then it just comes
fucking
up the
suck it
nose.
Oh no, and then it like goes
First
down
part
the
of the
fucking
sentence,
wrong
Hollywood.
fucking
We
pipe
already
and you're
got
just
that,
coughing and
guys,
about
but
to die.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
like some parts I
That's
think we're
me.
making sense of, but we can't put it together, and that's the problem we're having. Let's see. The morgue, maybe? I already tried that before we got the hint. Guys, I'm just gonna say it. I'm a little stumped on this. I don't know.
Guys, it's gotta be something.
Guys, I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm fucking lost.
Like, I'm just gonna say it. The only bright side of this hint is at least we're not buying more C4. Unless when it says steal it and take it apart. Take it apart is when you C4 it. We need more C4, I think.
Give me
Okay.
your gun.
Never mind. Glove box for the gun. Just a Browning, though. It's not as good as the AP.
No, this is good.
Well, it's better than nothing. You're not
All right,
still
guys.
fighting
we
hallucinations,
got
are
any
you?
other ideas?
Go, let's move. Don't worry, guys. This is
What do
the
we
end.
got,
We got this.
guys? What do we got here? I mean, we're
I believe you, Max.
low on ideas, and I'm not gonna lie, we got a thing with toast in 15 minutes. So
Yeah.
let's see.
I don't know why, but Jean-Paul just.
It might be good to
repeatedly
step
throwing
back
me
a little
Tony
and
out
think
of the
about it
car
too, because right now we're kind of.
was the funniest shit ever.
By
the way, I have
Drinking the
drugs if you
dance.
guys want some.
Look.
Yeah, sure. Give me one. Give me one. What do you
I'm
have?
gonna keep it a back. All right. Steal me and take me apart while I overlook the ocean, right? And board my departure.
That part sounds
Scrap
important.
yards next to
airports.
The water,
But
right? And
why
the
would
departure
these-
next to there,
So
right?
okay, yeah. So why would these places matter at all? Even a little bit.
That's why
thing,
I'm
right, is
thinking
that,
it's just
like-
telling us where we've been already. Upper vault, lower vault,
But
yachts.
why?
That makes the most sense.
Yeah. I mean, just to tell us which step we're on. We just got to figure out what it means. But I'll be honest, I'm lost. And even with that theory, some of the lines don't really add up.
Okay.
One thing I believe is that the lines of the hints, or all the stuff from the hint, while it all looks complex, can't be that complex, because presumably we should have figured this out without the hint, you know?
But we didn't.
Right. Yeah, we didn't know.
Okay, listen.
I mean, let's think about the VAR spot. No one would have figured that out without a hint. No.
True. Unless it said something like. No, guys. I feel like if I give you guys Dean gave me a hint a long time ago about something that you guys weren't a part of, and I figured it out.
Right.
Okay.
What's time?
It was a route. He said, first I start in a place that is like home. Then I head west towards the top, and I did the whole path, right? And it led to X coin. That's how I own X coin. I figured his riddle.
Can I buy an X coin?
No, I'm not gonna tell you how to get X coin.
Well, how's the value gonna go up if no one can buy it?
I buy it, I distribute it, there's uses for it, and that's it.
If you can distribute, can I buy one?
Paul, I bought $20,000 worth of X coin.
It's coming.
A long time ago.
It's coming. Okay.
A drink and a dance. Let's go for a walk, man.
Maybe it's a rap. Maybe he wants to become a rapper.
And that's what I thought.
If you were being a rapper, where would you go?
The recording studio,
Jesus
penthouse.
Christ.
Well, this guy wants.
But
He's
that's
trying to kill us,
somebody
guys.
famous. OTT.
Maybe. Could be the most popular guy in the city too. You think? Okay.
It's not here that we chop, by the way.
No.
Want me to ping it?
Oh yeah, wait. Who wanted the
probably ping it.
drugs?
Maybe I'd go there. I'll take one, sure.
Yes,
Maybe
and
that'll
on the
just
map
think
is
a
where we
little
chop
better.
chop.
Some guy anonymously pinged me and left a bunch of drugs in a dumpster and
That's
then left a note for me for
awfully
it.
suspicious.
I've never seen them before. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take them though.
Okay, stop here. Yo, who this, man?
Mr. K.
Hey, yo, who this?
What's up? Is you with the margarita grinders?
No.
Who?
Okay.
Oh, I.
What are you guys doing here?
Yo, we be blocks, dog. We robbing
Just
choppers.
Okay,
Oh.
so people go here to chop cars, right?
Hell yeah, dog. On God.
When they chop the cars, what do they get out of it?
Materials? They get a lot of
Materials,
materials. Probably
yeah.
like $3 grand worth, dog.
Yep.
Okay.
Get materials. I've
Fair
done
enough.
it a couple times.
What else people do here?
Rob the choppers,
sometimes,
apparently.
like,
That's all I know is chopping.
This a good
Yeah.
place to sell meth. I'm not gonna lie. Like it kind of low key, dog.
Okay, again.
Hmm.
Let me ask you something.
Not too
Hey,
sure,
Tony,
guys.
do you have a gun?
Yes.
Can I borrow it real quick?
Why?
Is Mr. Lang just assassinating?
Motherfucker.
Okay. Oh. What the? Guys going in? What?
But we're not writing songs.
What am I watching here?
I honestly feel like I'm gonna be 100% honest.
All right.
I don't think.
Let's think, guys.
I think we've
Guys,
made it
I
too
am ready to
complex.
give up for today. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I think this is one of those things where just spending tons of time on it might not necessarily make you any closer. I feel like
The simple okay, if I try to do like the simplest explanation for the first paragraph, it actually just leads you somewhere. It leads you to the pier. It's basically you go to the vault.
Very valuable, man. Thank you,
go
man.
to the golf course.
you go to the
you
pier
go
for the
to-
yacht. That does make
Fucking kill me,
sense.
dude.
You go to Burger Shot for food, and then you go to the pier. That's the way I look at the very first
Yep.
paragraph in the simplest terms.
Yep.
Guys, aircraft carrier. What do we think about that?
Could try it. Need a helicopter.
We
though,
checked it out
right?
a while ago, but I mean, we could check it out again.
Could check it
I'm
out
still
again.
wondering
No.
to this day what this fucking crate is.
Well, I'm holding everything. Let's see if we can.
Like, you can't open it.
Yep, can't open it. Thermite doesn't work either. Lockpick, nothing. Book doesn't do anything either.
Mary, wait, you guys are sick. Wait, guys, this is my shit.
I mean, I found this like.
We found this like a
same
week
time
ago,
the
man.
casino, all that shit popped out.
See for it.
All right. Cindo, thanks for the sub.
Thing is,
We're
that
low
like
on
being a
ideas,
bar-
guys. I mean, I think we're pretty much kind of back at square one almost.
Yeah, because we're
What if
not
this is a
allowed to
thing
get
to
in.
take
I don't
apart?
know. I don't know what the play is here. I just.
Do we have a C4?
Okay. What if the last paragraph is instructions? Already thought of that? Doesn't
Wait,
link up
it says water only on this fucking cooler here.
on the cooler. All right. All right, guys. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. We do
What about bolt cutters?
have a thing with toast in a bit, so we might have to step away for
Actually,
a second, but we'll see.
That's
be
not
right
even
back,
that
though.
copium. It looks like it would be
Guys,
bolt
guys.
cutters.
What about bolt cutters?
It actually looks like it could be.
Yeah, because there's literally a very obvious lock on it, right?
Yeah, I've never seen.
Let's go get
I've
bolt
never
cutters.
seen.
Bolt cutters.
I've never seen a thing with an obvious
Guys,
lock
this is
like
the first
that.
time where the bolt cutters are going to be possibly bought or used for the
Fuck it.
pure copium.
Let's do it. Might as well. Honestly, here's the thing. I would say copium tools are the dumbest thing ever.
Copium.
No, but listen. The safe uses a copium tool.
It does as a copium tool, you're not wrong.
True.
The copium tools actually have use now.
Ooh.
By the way, these copium tools have never been used anywhere in the city for the longest time. They're
Well,
literally
the
useless.
saw dice. The saw dice.
What does the saw do?
You use the saw to open up safes from house
Oh, yeah,
robberies.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm
by the
saying.
way-
And that was recent too.
By the way, guys, I did so many robberies that my rep is so high for robberies. I get a save every like 2 robberies.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Damn, that's good.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Boys.
Oh my
What's up, guys?
Randy.
Boys, bro.
Randy, what happened?
Jesus, boys, what the? F-
Wait, where the fuck did you guys get a cargo bob from?
Total logistics, man. Number one, transportation.
Yeah, that's sick.
Jesus,
If you
that's
need
pretty
anything,
cool.
I can transfer you anywhere.
Yeah, Randy, I do need something.
Jesus.
There's one thing I still need.
Can you give me 500 bucks?
I need a hint for this hint because this thing makes no sense to me. Can you
have a hint for the
deliver it
hint,
to me?
I can give you a hint for the hint, bro. My cargo bob, I got you.
Oh, where is it?
Man,
Where
you
is it?
bought this? Is this Emperor? Give me the sword.
Yeah.
Fuck up my pocket.
Randy, what are you
Spider.
doing?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Why don't just cargo bomb
Don't
your
do it,
shit?
Mickey.
Yeah,
Ow.
I can't do it for that. I'll lose it.
Okay.
Catch it.
The Gladiator.
This is kind of tough.
I see it on your
drop
back.
these guys. Get these guys
No,
to the
it's on the
hospital.
Take him to the hospital or what? What do you guys?
You
Call
no,
EMS
let
not
you
responding.
do it. Let you do it. We're in a rush.
Did EMS respond?
No, not yet.
Guys, whatever.
Yeah,
it
just
is,
wants to take you
over there or what?
Yeah, just take us.
plan is, whatever the hint is, it's not landing a fucking submarine on a cargo.
Fuck you, maybe you're right.
But it is a good
Yeah.
attempt, though. I will be honest.
Looked cool.
How to prepare to submarine,
for
alright?
effort.
I'm gonna be honest. We've done
Alright.
dumber shit, guys. So I don't blame you.
See you guys.
That's true. I tried to put the
Bye,
book
goodbye.
into a Walkman player.
What
Is
about a
anyone-
crowbar?
You
Go
know,
get a
I'll
crowbar.
trade you
guys,
drugs for
it's just
food.
a
Go get a
crowbar.
Go get a crowbar.
Food? I don't have any, but
We use crowbars to open up safes
Alright.
for guns.
Yep.
From Benji.
What?
Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh fuck.
What was that?
You want
Benji,
direct combat there, buddy?
Benji gets combat crates that you open with a crowbar, and they're full of guns in it.
Combat crates. And you open it with a crowbar.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's right.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how I get those scorpions.
Yep.
Okay, didn't know about that. Big unlock for me.
Same.
Wait, he gets random crates throughout the city that's filled with guns?
All right,
no,
guys,
that's like,
I'm gonna.
It's not random. He.
I'm gonna step away for a minute, and I'll be back on the hunt later. But I think right now, I mean, I'm out of ideas for the most part.
Hey, it's all good, baby.
I'll be honest. I don't know if just throwing yourself at it over and over is gonna.
Yeah, I'm
is
going
gonna
crazy.
make you figure it out faster. I feel like you just gotta.
Oh, definitely not.
You know, I used to program things, and sometimes you walk away and you come back and you'll see it the right way the next time around.
God, you're
you
so
know?
cute.
does anyone
That's
have
what
any
I'm
food?
thinking.
Dude, we need to go to the guys. Why don't you get excited? This could be right here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get in, guys.
Get in the car, bruh.
You know, literally
guys-
said he's got to go. Let's go.
Guys,
We gotta
It's
go.
leaving. Yeah,
Guys,
you
I
gotta
got
go.
a sponsored stream. I'll be back after it's
Yeah,
done.
come on,
Okay,
he's gotta-
I'll be.
I'll-
Love you.
I gotta pay the rent. Okay, I gotta pay the. All right, guys. We're gonna take a short break. I'm not joking though. I do think stepping away for a minute and coming back can help, and that's actual real life experience, guys. I used to do software development. Sometimes you're doing it the wrong way. You step away for a minute, and then you come back and you see it differently than you did the first time, and then you figure it out the second time around. So I'm thinking this hint's gonna be the same thing, guys. You can just log on and throw yourself reading the same words for 10 hours, but you're probably not gonna get it until you step away and look at it with a different perspective. Is what I'm thinking. So that's what I'm leaning towards, guys. Let's read this riddle one last time and think about it, though. Let's make it a little bigger. Okay. Maybe there's something we haven't seen yet. All right, guys. What do you guys think that we haven't tried yet? I know a lot of people didn't watch the whole thing. The background is just the hotel. Clubbing equals golf. If I hear clubbing equals golf again, I'm just kidding. We've already tried that, is what I'm gonna say. And a lot of people have recommended that. A lot of people. I mean, I just don't know what else. Read it backwards. They already tried that too. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We will come back and look at it if the squad's still looking. So we'll see. But, I mean, I don't know, guys. I'm kind of low on ideas, if I'm honest with you. Let's join a Discord, because the squad should be joining soon. But, yeah, guys. Let's read it out one more time and see what happens. Those that followed the stars became rich. Clubbing here can get you sandy or wet. Last Supper, an oasis in the shade. I feel like, guys, I know I'm tunneling my one theory, but it's the only theory I've got. I think the first part is just telling you how to get to the casino. Upper vaults, lower vaults, yachts. Some part of it is the VAR. I'm thinking maybe drink, dance, and the walk. Maybe the second part is the VAR because, what's it called? The second part is the VAR because it says take apart, as in the master key has multiple parts. What I'm really thinking is overlook the ocean, board the departure. Maybe that's the hint we're looking for. I don't know. Don't know. Either way, we got to get ready for a short sponsored segment to try out a new game. Hopefully it's fun. We're going to be playing with Toast and Mion. We'll get back on it, but I genuinely think like sitting in a car and looking at the same few words for 10 hours is not going to help us. All right. Just give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay. No. All right. Let's change the title and all that. Rainbow Six. Yep, we're trying like a new Rainbow Six game. Honestly, I don't know what it's gonna be like. We're playing with Toast and Miyoung, so hopefully it's fun. And this is our perfect chance to ask Toast about the riddle. I'm just kidding. Anyway, let's get the game open real quick. Really? Yep. Sponsored by, well, technically the Ubi. Hold on. Let me just pull up the thing so I do this right. Thank you to Ubisoft for sponsoring this stream. Look at that little thing in the bottom left. That was awkward, but let's get it open, guys. You can click the panel below, guys, if you're interested, but obviously we're going to be playing the game, so I'm just going to say you should probably watch us play it first to see if you like it. But if you don't want to look at it before you buy it, then I guess you can just click the link below the stream. I think the game is pretty new. But yeah, usually you want to see people play it. Hopefully it's fun. I think it'll definitely be fun just because playing with Toast and Miyoung is almost always fun. Super good friends of mine. But anyways, guys, there's a link below the panel if you want to click that to check it out. But obviously, we're going to be playing it, so you may as well see that. I think it's 3-player co-op for like $40. We have 3 players here, so hopefully it's fun. All right, and then we'll get back to the CAZINO later. Okay, one sec. Just gonna skip this. Did Miyoung say something? I think she did, but... Alright, we're all set up. It's like Left 4 Dead, is it? I'm not sure. Anyway, I do have to post an Instagram story really quick, so... Alright. All set. Let's see, check my benefits. Do I have benefits? Alright. There we go. So we're going to be playing this for a bit. Check out the game. You can click the panel low if you want to see it. But obviously we're playing it. Probably easier to just watch. But hopefully it's fun. I haven't really played it yet, so it's going to be my first time. I think the game's almost brand new. Also, I think there's some kind of drops. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I straight up don't know what the drop is or anything about it, but I think it's there.
Hello, friends.
Toast. You guys ready for some Rainbow Six Extraction, a Ubisoft original? Thank you for sponsoring us, Ubisoft.
I am ready for some Rainbow Six Extraction by Tom Clancy, sponsored by Ubisoft.
Yep.
What about you, Miyoung?
Yeah.
Why are you guys like this?
I read the guide here that specifically says I have to say and mention that I am sponsored by Ubisoft, and she didn't say it. I think she's not getting paid, Toast. This is on her.
Oh, she's doing it for free? Well, I can understand
so.
that because it's such a fun game.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
do it for free too.
Wait, have you played it? I haven't. This is my first time.
Yeah, this is my first time too.
It's my first time as well.
Oh.
But I just know it's going to be a great game, and I hope all our viewers check it out by using the link in the description below.
Below, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I guess we just should get started.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and...
Hey, Toast, before we start, can I read you a little poem and let me know if you think anything of it?
Sure, I love poems.
Okay. Those that followed the stars became rich. Clubbing here can get you sandy or wet. A last supper, an oasis in the shade. Once the most popular man in Los Santos, a journey away from land begins here. A drink, a dance, let's go for a walk, man. Steal me and take me apart while I overlook the ocean and board my... I'll just link you it. How about I link you? This is kind of long.
Yeah, that was a lot.
It was a lot. I linked you it in Discord. Let me know if you think anything on it. Just thought I'd just get your opinion on it. While we're waiting for Miyoung to get it open, you know.
Overlook the ocean.
Hey guys, do we have to do the VR training solo or?
Yeah, that's solo.
Oh, how long does it take? Like short?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? All right, I'll just speed run it. I'll do it in 5. Let me know what you think on that, though. I'm going to do this VR training. All right, let's do the tutorial first, see what it's like. I played Rainbow Six Siege a little bit, but I don't know if this is going to be the same type of game. So I guess we'll see. How do you start? The VAR? Oh god, we're back in the VAR, boys. But here we go. Let's see. If it's similar to Siege, I don't know if I should mention that, but yeah, I played a little bit of Siege. Pretty good game. I was kind of bad at it. It does have, like, the characters are in it. Like, this guy's for sure in it. Ella's in it, and so is Doc. So, I'm not sure. So the characters are in both games. I don't know if that means too much. I don't know if that's supposed to look like that. Alright, let's give it a go, though. We're going to do the tutorial, and then we'll be playing multiplayer with Toast and Miyoung. And hopefully it's fun. It's a 3-player game. So,
for the safety of our personnel.
Okay.
Concentrated areas of parasite activity are called hot zones. Reactors contain the area within 3 subzones separated by airlocks.
Guys, I'm cutscene skipping Andy. I'm just gonna say it. Alright. Here we go. Alright. So this is VR, so I'm guessing maybe it doesn't always look like this. Maybe it's just sometimes looks like this. Not sure. Alright. There we go. Eliminate the Archaeans. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't read any of that. I'm gonna walk. Eye sensitivity is really high. Okay, I'm gonna have to lower this for sure. Let's go like at 25. Just cut it in half. Still a little too high. Maybe we go 20. Let's give it like a 20. No, 20 is not bad. It's still a little bit. It's still a little bit high. 15 maybe. It's like a little low, but I'd rather have it a little low than too high. Yeah, that wasn't a bad flick right there. All right, let's go ahead and speed run this. I don't know what is happening because I skipped everything, but I just like playing. I like playing multiplayer, guys. So we're gonna try and get through the tutorial quick. You open this door? Okay, we got the door open.
You're getting close to the target.
I'm thinking we walk towards. Oops. Did I alert the target? Oh Jesus. Did I fail? Oh, that thing's tough. Guys, I think I failed the tutorial. I don't know. Well, it didn't tell me I had to be sneaky at the beginning of it. Okay, can I heal myself with this? Because I don't actually know how. Don't think that did what I was hoping for. Well, this is a silenced gun. What's my mission here? You're walking? Maybe this is like a... Alright, alright. Let's just kind of go around. He's looking the other way. This is the tutorial, so he doesn't know what's happening. Oh. Okay, maybe it's... I think we did it. I don't know. Oh, there he is. You take the headshot? Okay. Unexpected, but we're fine. Just walk on over here. Maybe we need the better gun. Alright, what are we doing? Did I hear more footsteps? Is this a horror game? Alright. Well, we're doing pretty okay. I mean, ability 1. I think we can heal here. Let's see. Boost health. That sounds useful. I'm still not gonna read it. Refill react tech. Okay. Alright. Wait, did I do something wrong? I feel like I'm about to die. Sneak and plant trackers. Okay, it seems like this might be like more of a stealth game than I'm used to. Just gonna say, guys, I'm real bad at stealth. Oh, I know what to do. We just, there's those little rolling, little chicken nuggets you can... Here, watch. Okay, I got a little chicken nugget. I'm gonna go, look around real quick. So little things over here. Oh, I found one. Plant an auto tracker. Now how do you do that? X? Okay, that didn't do it. Left click. Spacebar. Oh! Don't think that was quite it. What's 5 do? Recall drone? Okay. Oh, that was not what I was trying to do. I'm trying to learn my controls here. It's not really... What on earth? What is an auto tracker? You able to lean? Yeah, a little bit. I don't know what an auto tracker is. Like, guys, I don't know what an auto tracker is. What if I just shoot it?
Don't destroy the nest. You have to plan auto tracker.
Right. Definitely did that one wrong. No chance this guy knows where I am. Okay. We're not doing terrible. I just don't really know what an auto tracker. Oh, Jesus! Yeah, these enemies are kind of scary. They kind of... That's a lot of nests, but how do we auto track them? 2, 4, this, 5. That's the drone again. 6. Should I have read the instructions? Plant auto trackers. Hey guys, how do you plant an auto tracker? It didn't teach me. Oh, you just walk up to it. Well, that was... Why did I shoot the first one then? Whatever. Good thing there's a lot of nests. Okay. What? There's like a lot of nests just chilling. It's like we have more than enough for it. There's a bad guy. Got it. 1 tap. And we just plant it in. We got 3. Not too bad. Ow, my back. What happened? Alright, all set. Oh, this guy thinks he can take me. Unfortunately, we just 1 tap. Extraction points. Securing XP. Let's just go extraction points so we can play together. That's what I'm thinking. Right? I think we finish the tutorial if we extract. So, what have I learned in the tutorial? The enemies are fairly weak, and, Oh, he's crouching. Honestly, they're not that strong. You just 1 tap them. I feel like I'm missing something, but I mean... Oh, we did it. I think I finished the tutorial. I think we're good, guys. Okay. Not too bad. I like the graphics and stuff. I feel like the enemies, I don't know if I'm doing this quite right because they seem a little, it was a tutorial. It was a tutorial. So maybe it was intentionally that way. So I guess you just put trackers on the thing. All right, I think I finished the tutorial now.
Nice.
Oh, there's a full-on, you get a lot of guys. Well, this guy looks cool. This guy looks cool. How do you know who's like the best? I mean, this guy seems good because you can heal people. I don't know. Attacks all moving enemies. We'll see how useful that is. A hammer. It would be funny to just bot people with a hammer. Oh, Toast invited me. Wait, you guys can see my friends list? Am I gonna leak something? Whatever. There's no way this goes wrong. I think I'm in your game.
Noise.
All right. Is there a character you like, or?
Play one without me. Play one without me.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Hold on. I'm looking at the characters though, just to see who I like. Oh, this person looks good. Fires explosives that detonate. Decoys might be good. I don't know. Let's just do. Revives any downed teammates. That could be kind of good, maybe. This sounds good because it just does damage. You can't go wrong with that. Proximity mines. That could be good too, maybe, if you have to, like, defend an area. But, I mean, it looks like we're sneaking around. This guy heals. That's just good. Detecting is, like, whatever. I didn't see all the characters.
Alright, Sykkuno, I picked the medium difficulty. It's recommended for operators level 3 and higher. And
we're level
only
1.
Have level 1.
Is there any chance you could,
cool.
like, refresh the microphone? I don't know how to... It has
Oh,
like a
is that
mild
like that?
crackle randomly somehow.
Oh.
Maybe. Do you think it's the Discord or? You think it's the Discord, guys? Oh.
How's
Bad.
this? Is it better?
Oh yeah, that sounds better. I get like a bad Battle Eye version. I don't know. Wait, I'm still in the game though.
Oh.
You're
Yeah, it
still in
says
the
here
game?
player disconnected. No, I'm back on the main menu.
Oh.
Are you still in?
I think so. Oh wait, it's like frozen. No chance I got banned, right? Okay, let me close and I'm gonna close and reopen it maybe to. Okay. I think the game seems to perhaps think I'm hacking or something. Well, no way I'm actually banned, right? I just started the game. Right. Let's just go ahead and try and close the game. None. Thanks for the sub. Change your title to what? Okay. Let's see. Let's give it a minute to close. So Battle Eye, I think, is the anti-cheat system. So the game for sure thinks I'm you know, seems to think I'm cheating or something, but I'm not completely certain. Let's just wait to see if the game closes and give it a minute. Okay.
All right, were you able to get back in?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the game to perhaps close because I think the anti-cheat perhaps thinks I might be cheating, but yeah, let's just give it a minute, guys. Okay. Right. I'm kind of trying to close it. It's not really doing it. All right, Control Alt Delete is not working. I'm mildly worried, but some mild concerns here. All right. It could be the mouse thing again, guys. Let's see. All right. I think I may have to reset or something because this happened with a certain other game also. But the game crashed. Yeah, you can tell it crashed because the timer's frozen and everything. So, right. I think we have to perhaps reset the computer because it's not going to let me. What's it called? Yeah, guys, I think we may have to reset it because it's not closing. So hopefully this hopefully it resets quickly, guys. I can't open the task manager. It's not working. So we'll just kind of hopefully it works quick